What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday, y'all. I am your girl exclusive. Welcome to Poetry Life Presents Poetry After Dark, where we get into it. Poetry, spoken word. We get into get into it with lyricists. We get into it with people who are songwriters. Wherever your creative juices are, we welcome it. We welcome you to the platform. We want to get into it. We want to talk about it. We want to be fans of yours and hopefully make you fans of us. So please come in, take your shoes off, relax in the lounge, talk to us. We talk back. How is everybody doing? How has your week been? Once again, I am your girl exclusive. I say all the time, I keep it 100 because anything less is somebody else. Now, hold up. Let me adjust my camera because I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to put myself together a little bit when I come into y'all's house, come into your phones, come into wherever platform you welcome me. So I want to make sure I look okay for the people. I look all right, y'all? Ow. Okay, that's what's up. So we're expecting some guests tonight, some first timers, some people that have been inspired by Poetry Life that are going to come up here and spit their poetry for the first time. So we get some virgin poets tonight. And then, of course, we have our seasoned veterans. We had an opportunity just to let you into Poetry Life. We had the opportunity last weekend to meet all up as our Poetry Live gang, spit some raw footage, take some pictures. So you guys stay up and stay aware because we're gonna have those posted soon. You get to see kind of just how we get to see us again in its raw and actual footage. Shout out to the Dawn. Shout out to TkDaPoet, who is our videographer. We appreciate you, bruh. He also helps keep this Poetry Life thing afloat. Without him, there is no us, and he equally treats us like without us, there is no him. So shout out to him for sharing the platform. Shout out to Miss Nikki Boreal, who I got the pleasure to meet and hug up on and squeeze. Shout out to Black Jane because she pulled up as well. So we're just excited. Shout out to Zoe Zion. Shout out to you, Miss Justice. We thinking about you. We got you up here in the brain. We can't wait to see you, meet you, hug up on you, and show you some love. So first and foremost, of course, I got to bring my people up here because, I mean, we're a team. This is Poetry After Dark. I am your host. However, I love to share my platform with people that I am a fan of as well, just so that we make our house comfortable, our lounge comfortable, our sofa open so that you can sit down and be comfortable as well. So we have currently TkDaPoet, and we also have Miss Nikki Boreal here and ready to pop up and pop off. And I'm sure we're going to go ahead and get this night started and make it do what it do, baby. Hey, Miss Nikki.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
What's going
TK.
on, guys?
Hey. So first and foremost,
Damn.
I got the first question for you, Miss Nikki. How did you feel about Saturday and how you feeling about hosting this event in September? We'll give you guys the information and the details on the way out or on the way in and the way out. But how you feeling?
I feel pretty good. Just like I said, our post in our group,
Mm-hmm.
inspired to, just make sure I'm working more on my craft as far as like memorizing, because
Mm-hmm.
writing ain't no problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just
Mm-hmm.
getting that memorizing down, getting that, building that character in the moment of the poem and all those kind of things. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good. It was super great to see all of you guys, meet everybody in person, put our heads together collectively. Really
Yes.
excited about hosting because I'm a fool anyway, as so I think that I'd be doing pretty good at hosting. Be able to keep the crowd engaged. So yeah, really,
That's what's up. Pause
looking
for a
forward to
second.
our next one.
We got the Dawn in the building. Shout out to the Dawn. Pull up, mama. What's going on with you?
Hey,
She's somewhere. We gonna patch her in.
I was doing something. Y'all got me in the crossfire. I wasn't ready. But here we here
there
now.
Look,
she go.
see?
Hey,
What they do, Dawn? Where
I
you
I was so confused. I was in the queue.
Sonny, where you went?
I was in the queue. Bruh. Like, oh,
First of all, shout out to the both of y'all for beating Finn here. Because
Oh, yeah. Where you
Finn
at?
usually here. I don't know where Finn
Did
at.
I send an invite? Hold on.
If you call him, he will come.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Finn,
Let me
He probably swimming with the fishes. That's what he probably.
baby.
Oh, no.
Ain't no telling.
Finn's out there swimming with the fishes. You know.
That part. That part. Sent the link. Okay, cool beans. So Miss Dawn, I was asking Nikki, how'd you feel about Saturday? Like, look, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So like I feel like, oh my God, you know I love interacting with you guys. I was hella excited to meet you, Miss Nikki. You don't even understand. Like you guys give me life. I'm hella excited to meet Black Jane first time I met her too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I didn't expect for her to be that tall, but she's gorgeous when you walk up on her, right? So
Hey.
what I'm most excited about is that we cute out here.
Hey, you know, you know. Now, yes,
We was cute out here. I said,
Hey.
ooh, Nikki Locks is all juicy. I just love it.
Oh, gosh.
we meshed.
Oh my goodness.
Like we just
Yeah.
meshed so well. Like the sisterhood is like already there, type stuff. So it's really, really cool to see that. And we
Yeah.
like our real first time, like all being together. So we click, and that's just what it is. That's the game.
That's
gang,
the
gang,
game.
quick.
I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait till we get to see Finn in person. I haven't seen him in person. Have either of you all?
No.
I'm excited.
Oh man, I feel like we gonna run Finn. I just feel like we gonna run Finn all over the place. He gonna be sick of us fast, but it's gonna be everything.
Hey, speak
There
up
you
and
go.
it
If you
shall
call
come.
him, he will come.
Build it and it shall come.
Hi, Finn.
I don't think Finn can handle all these thighs.
Up the head.
Building. Eyes are in the building, so I don't know if Finn can handle all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap!
Six eyes save lives.
They
Thick
don't.
thigh thick. And
Oh,
do if you
yeah,
die,
yeah.
you die, but you're gonna go happy and full.
I miss something. I miss something.
We talk, we
What
talking
it do?
about when we meet you in person, like when we all link up. For real.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's
No,
going down. I'm gonna
That's
take
what's
two
up.
naps.
Then I hear we have Teddy C in the building. We have Miss Black Jane in the building. Shout out to you
Hey.
guys. Hey, how you doing, darling? Good to see you. What's this shirt say? I can't read it.
Oh, I got him on mute. Hold on for a second.
oh, that's why I'm like, what?
Wait, it says what?
He
Sam
on
Houston.
Black Jane wasn't here, but she exited out or she lost signal. But I hope she come back.
Gotcha. Now I know everybody. I didn't kick it around the circle with everybody. Mr. Teddy C, I kind of know you too, but can you please introduce yourself so I can know you better?
Hmm.
Well, as it says right there, I'm Teddy C. I'm originally from West Dallas, but Texas is home. I don't know what else. I'm not really good with intros.
That's all good.
I kind of like to just jump into the conversation, but
All is well. What do you do? Do you
uh,
rap? Do you just spit poetry? Do you just get into conversation? Your opinion? You dropping wisdom nuggets?
I'm a mentor of sorts. But yeah, I've been around poetry for a while. I write, but I don't necessarily recite. Just not.
Oh,
Okay.
why not? May I ask?
Mm, I'm just the guy who likes to do all the dirty work and let everybody else get credit.
Mm. Mm.
Gotcha. So if you write something and we want to pick it and spit it, you won't be offended by that. Like you'll let us
Not at
share.
all. Not
Okay,
at all.
that's what's up.
True.
One of the things we want to get into Poetry Life and After Dark Crew is we want to take the opportunity to highlight some of our guests, some of the people that we mingle with, some of our Poetry Life family within the group. So we were talking. Finn brought up a really nice idea to be able to get in amongst, it's like 4,000 and some odd people in there, but to actually have the opportunity to get in there, kind of mingle with the people, pull out some poems and ask if we can highlight and just start to kind of extract those people so that they know that we love them. I mean, we do see their poems, but it's so many of them. We go through them a lot, but we absolutely want to, kind of put them out there and let them know that we appreciate them. I actually got a message from Miss Ellen today.
Shout out.
I know. Shout out to Miss Ellen. I can't wait to get her little clip together and put it out. She says,
I'm already working.
I'd love to make it tonight, but I'm getting ready for my gig at a festival on Sunday. So shout out to that, because I think last week she said she hadn't read in a while, right?
Right.
So that's dope. She says she's practicing and creating her poetry swag. I love Miss Ellen, I promise you. She said the swag is a long-time goal, bucket list level, part of my plan for world domination through my poetry. Laugh out loud. If I get a chance for a break, I'll inbox and get the link. But have a great night, everybody. Much love. So shout out to you, Miss Ellen. Look here. It's whatever. If we have the opportunity to support you on whatever you're getting ready to do, then please drop us a link as well. Let us know how we can get in there and support you too. We can't wait to see the pictures, the footage, or just whatever it is. But hey, you're part of the lounge family, so let us know.
That's facts. I miss her already.
I know. I mean, because she really was spicy. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her.
Oh God.
Did indeed. So TK, how'd you feel? Look, while you get ready to go on mute, how'd you feel about Saturday and what you expecting for September? We can't hear you. Let's cut it. Unmute that phone. Unmute.
Darn. Oh,
There we go. Oh,
there you go.
okay. Mine's running real slow for some reason. I don't know. It's acting retarded. So, but hey, Saturday was awesome. We got some work in, hopefully, and if my internet service was just A1, but I don't know what's wrong with this area. Like you would think since it's next to a hospital, they have good internet service over here, but nah, they don't. But hey. But I really want to drop some of those videos and see if I can upload them on here and see if everybody can watch it live.
Oh,
baby.
We
still ain't seen this one.
Well, I mean, we do have somebody else in the lobby.
Do we?
Yeah, it's Denise.
You know what I'm
we got Denise out here in the lobby. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
See if I can bring her up.
Can she fit in the square?
Let me see.
I love me some her, y'all. Her voice small, but her presence is big. You understand? I just love her.
Okay, there we
I
go.
do.
There we go.
All right.
Where you at? You out there, Denise? We can't see you.
Shawty, where you at?
I'm here.
There you go. How you doing, Mama?
Good. How are you?
All is well. I'm so excited to have you here. Don't be nervous.
I'm super nervous.
I know you are. So just to give you a little background, Denise is the young lady who was inspired by our Poetry Life group to write her first poem. And she is a young lady who literally encourages me every day, all day. She watches all of our lives. When the lives are over, she'll tell me if I had a hair in place, out of place, makeup was put together, if my clothes was put together. She is just a young lady that I've had an opportunity to step in with and kind of mentor. And I just love her entire life. She is a very sweet spirit, but she don't play. Honey, she is something else again. And so I just love you, Denise. And I thank you for being a part of the platform.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for letting Poetry Life pour into your life.
No, for real.
Thank y'all.
Don't be nervous.
This is beautiful. I just love it. I'm just,
Indeed. Indeed.
out. Like, oh man.
Can I jump off? Can I jump off and get a poem going?
Who want to go first?
It seems like Finn. He's getting straight to business.
Yeah, Finn say he about that business. Get it, Finn.
It all started in the Garden of Olives during the process of multiple cold turkeys. I left a cold shoulder with bravado abolished, her heartless with the invoking of old curses. So I ditched Jesus and ducked behind a curtain, and a good friend uttered, "You're going to hell and you deserve it." Perfect. For being targeted by the warship is infinitely better than an eternity of worship. Flashback to every feigned hallelujah. Stockholm the abuses, fostered the delusions. Fledgling play in the claws of Medusa. Crossborn lunacy, exhausted all scrutiny. Sequestering imperative, no questioning the narrative. Heritage either parroting the sacraments or an exorcism of his arrogance. No variance. Abandoned spirituality for its aridness. But it's apparent in the various areas of my character that I'm an honest God oddity. With the singular feet of thunder, followed the bunny of wonderment to a hitch slap and harassed ideology. I no longer believe in heaven to Hades, maybe an ethereal conspiracy of cartography. Follow me on this arduous, fall at this hyominous velocity, the coincidence or augury. For 1621 Mercurian days, my inner monologue had been a cacophony of debauchery, but in my search for God, I found serendipity, so I make no apology for my apostasy.
Yes.
All right. You found that serendipity, I see.
Honey, found it.
For sure. That flow, the flow is crazy.
I like that. It is all the time. Finn, I can't wait till we meet you in person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I feel like I was just telling the other ladies, like, I feel like we're going to drive you nuts, but it's going to be so fun.
Oh, that's facts. I see you in the chat. I see you.
Hold on, let me see if I can play this real quick though. Let's see if I can get this to play.
All right.
This is just a test. It's just a test. We'll see if it plays. Hopefully, maybe.
Oh, look at us all like this. Oh no. Self-control. Is it like a form of bondage or maybe paying homage to the laws, commandments, and statutes that mentally, spiritually, and physically confine you or confine you? Self-control. It's putting your mouth in your hole. You gotta freeze them cold. Because baby, once you warm up this tongue, it becomes a dagger. And it'll incinerate.
Well, hold on.
Now we know whose it is.
Look,
I was wondering too.
I was so hoping for you, Dawn.
And I thought it was young. Like I said,
I'm showing how I can get this to play all the way through because I think that's pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna work with it.
I'm ready. I'll watch it. It was a hard time. I had a hard time pushing play. I pushed play twice and I stopped. Then I pushed it again. I stopped. I said, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just hit the button and I'm going to watch it. Man. And then I was like, all right, it came out better than I expected. So I guess I can relax.
Same. I felt the same way, man.
Y'all did good. I don't know why y'all felt that way. Y'all tripping.
Honey.
Nerves, bro. You never get over the nerves.
That part.
I know.
It's that part. Let me share.
What'd you say, Finn?
What'd you say, Finn?
I say y'all so scary. It's like y'all already did it. It's already there. You might as well learn from it.
I'm like, do I look good? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Is the frame right? Like, is it my stomach out? Like,
I mean, because to y'all, most of the time I look like this. But when this light camera action is off and this wig's sitting to the side, baby, it's a different situation.
Well,
it's a different situationship.
My hair is pretty much always the same. So what you see is what you get.
And Nikki, you just naturally gorgeous. Dawn just naturally
Oh,
gorgeous. I
God.
gotta draw this home just a little bit.
No, you
Oh, please.
hungry.
Oh, please. Cut it out. Cut it
I
out.
gotta hide
Cut
these
it
7
out.
grandbabies and 3 grown folks. That
Wait,
Cut it out.
girl, look here.
younger in person though. That was what tripped me out. I was like, Nikki, you look younger. Hold on, how you gonna
Younger in person?
crazy?
Yes, indeed.
Like we looking the same age out here.
Everybody fresh. That's what I'm saying. I can appreciate that.
No, for real.
Thank you.
Mm.
I appreciate it so much.
Hold on, let's see.
Nikki don't look like she got no daughter modeling nowhere. That old. No, none of that.
I can go next. I got a form for y'all.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, because it's called In My Mental. Like kind of like it's like TK's poem a little bit, but it's a different aspect of
Let's go.
yeah.
TK heard it. Got excited.
I gotta ask, in my mental, do the words that I speak out loud not truly resemble what it looks like to form a complete thought without losing my temple? And don't worry, for this time, I'll wait for the answer. Because you've been saying a lot of shit on the sly, mainly out of anger, but a lot of the things that you screamed at me are starting to make sense. And I'm wondering if I'm a cancer to the relationship. Even though I put all my heart, my labor, and all my time into this relationship. And it's crazy. Because I can't help remember way back when our relations took sail on this ship we call love, and we'd sing each other songs when the night hung above, and we just talk so long that I'd have to switch hands to give the other a break so my hands wouldn't ache. And the hours went by more like seconds, and I remember everything I used to tell you made sense back then. And all I can think about is what happened. What happened to the easy conversations that turned into infatuation? Because now when I talk, it just leads to frustration and more confusion, far from resolution. And you say it's because I'm bottled up and I'm filled with effusion. Like everything I say to you now causes you to lose it. As if I'm too irrational to form a complete thought and too broken inside to see my delusion. But I get it. I know why you can't sit through it. Because my dysfunctions have become so amazingly deep-rooted that I become entangled in every problem and insecurity I've ever eluded. So I don't blame you if the answer is yes, or for calling me mental or crazy, or saying I'm so fucked up that I might seem hazy because I got lazy and I didn't put in the work to truly evolve myself from all the hurt. So now when I talk, it's more like outbursts of every situation I didn't address. And that's what mental cases look like in the flesh. Me.
Already.
All right.
Talk. Talk to her nice. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, exclusive. We have
Two
another.
steps and a circle.
I like that. Can I say something to the? Hey, you sound like Lauren Hill, man. You sound like Lauren Hill.
Oh, okay. First of all, before I lose my mind, that's
He don't know. He don't know.
my favorite artist of all time, both rap and singing, bro. Oh my god.
That's but I'm saying that like, yeah, if y'all two was like in a group, that shit would be dope as hell. I like that.
Thank you
I
so
like that.
Oh my
And look, I just posted a video of Lauren Hill freestyling at the Apollo.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that was earlier today. I just posted that shit. I'm like, yeah, respect Miss Lauren Hill. Yeah,
Right on.
that's gangster right there. I like that.
You gotta drop the link underneath of the live for the replay so we could catch that.
No, for real.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That's the biggest compliment I've ever gotten in my life. I'm just gonna say that right now.
That's what's up.
Well, let me just say this. I have musicians in my family. Like I have an uncle that's a bass player. He's played for Stephanie Mills. He played for Fantasia. He stepped in for her original bass player, but I've I've answered the phone. His phone is Quincy Jones asking for my uncle. So I'm saying, like, when it comes to musical talent, I'm all up in there. But poetry and music transcend. So that's how I can, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a big ass fan of Lauryn Hill. So I just heard it was ready or not. That's what I heard while you saying what you're saying. That's just what I heard.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, I tried to memorize like all her raps like by heart, so I could just recite that, you know, for no reason at all. I just like, man, I feel like she's the best female rapper ever. Like people just don't talk about it enough.
I'm right there with you. Yeah.
Ain't no education about it.
Right. Hey, what? Say what again? Say what?
Period.
Absolutely.
And I hear we got Mr. Danny McFan in the building. I'm a fan of the fan in the building. How you doing, darling?
Let's go.
I know he gonna pop up from somewhere. There you go.
All right.
How y'all doing?
How you doing,
good.
sir?
How about yourself?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming back to grace the stage of Poetry After Dark. We love to have you on the platform.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You're always welcome.
Always. You gonna spit?
Look. I was trying to give him like 30 seconds of silence before I said, so you gonna spit something? Or you want to take shoes off, sit down first? You want to get yourself a glass of water?
I would love to sit down and just like, have a seat. I go second. I ain't afraid of second, But I just want.
But Van gonna spit like he ain't gonna. It's gonna be 2 more poems and he hopping in. He not finna sit out the whole.
I got something to spit. For peer review. Observe this. Hindsight vision is empirical. Let's reflect on the surface before we dive deeper. Stand on the pier, the view, the sun's ray hovers like a Germanic surname. It's bright in this moment, and so were our spirits too. There was no great barrier reef here, just brief relief from every proton being an impediment to us. Not trying to be negative, but there is very few electric recollections to peek and choose. But one-dimensionally speaking, had to keep separation between our small steering cues. Every day is like Russian roulette with a gun to your head. I'm so proud of my people, man. I'm proud of all of them. It's not hard to conceive. We were born battling an empire. They were in the womb, comfortable with their feet up on the ottoman. Their first birthday came with their cribs completely furnished. Our sweet 16 still fighting for a spot at the foot of the bed with our feet to the furnace. We didn't suffer defeat. The odds were against us, but we became 300 the Persians. Lots of loss in the house of broken mirrors, reflecting tearfully through the looking glass. It's like we viewed progression almost fearfully. But looking back, the objectives were so much closer than they appeared to be. Some wore no seatbelts for the crash out. Some went all in and they cashed out, and some broke even. We don't talk about it much, but it stays in our memories.
Hey, I loved that one.
Final round.
I loved that one.
That's that final round of the tournament.
Mm-hmm. His first round poem, man.
Hey, listen.
Fire. But y'all have to see the video, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see the video.
Is it ready?
Well, I mean, I can't play it on here because the internet is not that high. But I would love to play it, the internet ain't allowed me to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out.
The video not letting life be great. All right, Finn. So I got you. I got you, and I got you.
Oh, go ahead. I thought you was gonna go. I'm on my fault. I don't know what I've done and what I haven't done because my mind has been off of poetry so long. So I'm gonna do one. I'm like 90% sure. It's just this is a toss away. I haven't done this one in forever.
Okay, wait. Can I make a special request? I want you to do the one that you're doing, but I want to hear the other. I want a special request, the one about the words not coming out right. That is like That's on my top tier coming from you. So do what you do, but I want to hear that one too, please.
The words not coming about me not being able to write, and I can't
Yes.
write, and I can't write, and they just ain't right now. Okay, I got that one.
Okay,
So that one and this one is similar. These are both about. I write a lot of poems about poetry. So this is a poetry poem.
get it.
I want to date my microphone. Take her on long walks alone, call her late night reader poems. Intercourse all night long to the early morn. We stay connected like phones with a conversation that can generate generations. We can form a nation like fornication. There's a form of creation laced in the formation of our communication that be penetration like love making. Laying next to me, but somehow she left me fully clothed, naked. Excuse me. Laying next to me, but somehow she left me fully clothed, nakedly. These prose she composed and expressed me to expose these aesthetically undressing me, non sexually caressing me. She understands me and all my complexities. See, we procreate when we create. Naturally inseminate, baby make. I impregnate her with destiny like the group of Beyonce. She's my future fiance, like Kanye feels about Kanye. We stay in love, like hand in glove. Better yet, hand in microphone. She'll never be alone. Man, what's going on with this? She'll never be alone. Me, her, and a couple of poems. Make our very own. Lorenz Tate, Nia Long, Love Jones. Vocal tone, sing along. Call me Trey Poems. Luther Vandross, endless love songs. My house is not a home if my mic is gone. So don't dare touch her. She's microphone. You better go find a microphone of your own because me and mine are intertwined for life. Like Nas, all I need is one mic, one wife. I'm a faithful man. We in sync like the boy band, caking, making, creating wedding plans till death do us. Slide the wedding band on her left hand in front of family and friends. Poetry fans, be my best man. Don't refer to me as Dapper Dan or Mr. McFan. That's my maiden. I'm name changing my name to microphone. Even the Joneses try to keep up with my poems. It's our vows spoken in language. Forever linked since we linked her, I inked her on my right arm, which means she'll always be right with me. Rightfully, I write for her because she's the only woman that's right for me. She has the right to be my wife to be till death do us. That shit sounds all right to me. On bended knee because I need her. My heart skips a beat every time she reaches the speaker. The feeling so out of this world, my Sigourney Weaver. I'll never leave her. Tell the preacher to gather the rights releases. I'm no cheater. She's my one and only. Closed caption matrimony. The other cat she dated, microphonies. She wanted to take things slowly, get to know me. She told me to wait. We should at least date. My words like convicts trapped in the pen waiting on their release date. I'm sentenced to a life behind bars. So I write each sentence to my wife inside bars. No parole, I'm convinced. Like convicted, I'm like convicts with consciousness, I'm convicted. Never envisioned a blizzard so exquisite as her kisses. She's my mistress and my mistress of my mistress. So I cheat on her with her when we role play. We have orgies with metaphors and wordplay. I flip my tongue because, she like that shit with her dykiness. Mike in a tight grip, write this with such righteousness. No, even when I'm writing this to text to her, I'm fighting this wish to get next to her. Take a close look at how my quotes look in my notebook. I wrote hooks with hopes of capturing her heart with this art. Her and I never part like Celie and Nettie. I'm so ready. Words I wrote so heavy when I spoke, it's like a lump full of clumps in my throat. We elope over footnotes, carry her across the threshold. I got a love for words. XOXOs. We don't minstrel, only flow with no pen in the pad, always wing, super queen, which means won't do anything to take her won't anything take her throne. I mean her poems. Just take her home, make her moan to make her moan, although they said two rights don't make a wrong. See, sticks and stones may break my bones, but I can get along with them sticky stones as long as they don't date my microphone. That's that piece. I'm sorry I got kind of tongue twisted because that was.
That don't even matter. Nothing even matters.
Yeah, I got kind of tongue twisted with that piece because it's a lot of like rhyming words back to back on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta revisit that. I gotta memorize that one a little better. And so you said you wanted. I know which one you wanted. Can't write. Okay. I can't call myself a poet. Poets write poetry, and I just can't seem to write. And it just ain't right because everything I write down doesn't sound right now. And right now, I know the crowd deserves the sounds of more than something mediocre, so I force myself to write down. And everything I have to write about right now doesn't sound right to me. But I have the right to ask myself if I write for me, because rightfully I have the right to be indifferent. I'm different. So what the fuck am I spitting for? See, I'm supposedly supposed to be writing these poems and start writing these wrongs in my mind. With each line, I release pain in order to keep saying, and it used to be simple and plain. I never came in this game for the change. When my mind frame changed, ever since, I started to get dollars and cents. Because it only made sense that I got dollars ever since I was on the fence. But in my defense, I was feeling like a have-not. Trying to have nots, or at least have a shot at having a lot without having a Glock. I'm not grabbing the clock trying to rewind time, but I find that even if I could find Eve in the Garden of Eden, I'd be no closer to creation. Praying through my tribulations. Although I'm embracing the nation, I'm not faking like I'm Muslim. Yo, assalamu alaikum, but my brother, I bring home the bacon. And I'm not paper chasing, but the path I was taking was changing my love for this written page into a grudge for not getting paid. I went from spitting for free to nothing being written because I wasn't getting the fee. I used to freestyle for the freedom of speaking. Now I feel like I'm in need of a per diem for every piece that I'm reading. Otherwise, what's my reason? Wait, I ain't broke. I'm just overdue for a break. Life passed me by too fast. I need a break. Need to take my time, focus on one line at one time, then the next to combine and hope the crowd relates to me like my bloodline. It's crunch time. Feeling like my punchlines are in a lunch line. I know they gotta bring me a meal someday soon. And only that food can diffuse my fuse. I choose to explode. My flesh exposed, and I suppose it's not considered greed if I'm just trying to feed my seed. I was in need. I don't know where I lose myself at. I was in need, and my hunger's a little stronger than my passion. Passing a chance to write, ignoring my appetite to enhance my life from the light of the poetry night, ignore my invites to come back in, not until my income is coming in. I promise I'm going to come again. No contraception. That's the conception of my concepts, and I was impregnated with creativity. But each section became a C-section of my delivery. Until my paper came, the ink on these paper stains became my labor pain. My circumstances weigh heavily on my mind. Each sentence was like a sentence, 9 months at a time between every line. I had the burden to carry. And even though it was just baby weight, it made me wait. I was poetically out of shape, started gaining weight. My ink stretched marks on my paper as it sketched parts of my heart. It seemed like I lost my cardiovascular for my vernacular. I had to exercise my words more often. Push up my pen, pull up a chair, sit up with paper and start jogging with my jogging. Strengthen my compositions, become lyrically fit, and put myself in a position to once again call myself a poet. That's that piece.
Talk.
Yes.
Oh my
Talk
God.
to me.
Oh my God.
That
I
one
need-
right there. That is the one that sticks out the most.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. That's all I can say.
yeah.
Wow.
Talking about.
God.
Wow.
I just flow, wordplay. You got the
Man,
the story,
everything.
the pen game.
Fire.
It's all there. It's all there.
Fire.
Okay, you said my pens do stretch marks on my. Listen,
Baby.
Okay.
Period.
listen.
He said
No
he
contraception. No contraception. I'm gonna come again. Come get no contraception.
That, hey, man. They hit
he had
different right there.
had his words.
Said he's going jogging with his
He's a
chart.
jogging with my jargon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hello,
boy,
Finn.
that-
Okay, Finn. On the same way. Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
say
crazy.
jogging with my jargon. Yes.
But I'm not a poet. I love it.
Those are one of those ones.
That is one
Man,
of those
hey,
ones.
both of those were amazing. Like, hey, props are due because they are due to
Thank you.
honey.
Who told you to write like that?
God damn, man.
Hey,
One thing, I
listen,
can't call myself a poet. Bullshit.
okay.
That's crazy.
Well, he's a more so a lyricist. So, okay.
Tuh.
Look. If I can compare that to like a song or a group, bro, that's like some Wu-Tang shit. Now I'm not exaggerating.
That part.
Thanks.
I'm talking about that wordplay was just retarded. That's
Yes.
like some. Oh my god, I can't even. That's just what comes to mind right there. Like, bro, that's all the metaphors and whatnot. That's on point. That's on point.
can't write what I want to write right now. Like the
Yeah.
right
Very
right now.
articulate. Say,
Like,
man. Say. Say, man. That's yeah. That's
Fine.
there
very
was
impressive right there.
Loved it.
That thing be
nasty. Let
all
me get
right.
in there.
So
I got
So
I offend self-control the G mix. So
Okay,
let me do,
okay, okay.
let
Bum,
me
bum,
see if I
bum,
can
bum, bum. Let's go.
get it to him. Let me get back on this self-control shit right quick.
Okay, go
Because
on.
baby, it's the me for me. It's me having enough self-control not to post those receipts or snatch the covers back to reveal the shit that's all over your sheets. Self-control is me letting you go ahead. Tell your side of the story. Because I already know I've been nominated and won the award in your villain category. But let me tell you this. Don't nobody over there pay no bills over here. So I don't care what they heard, they hear, or what they overhear, shorty. Self-control. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nikki threw me off. You got to put the right person. Hold on.
I did that. I'm sorry. Because I was like,
Let me go back over that. Sorry.
oh gosh.
Self-control. It's allowing me to let you go ahead. Tell your side of the story. Because I know that I've been nominated and won the award in your villain category. But let me say this. Don't nobody over there pay no bills over here. So I don't care what they hear. You told them or they overhear, shorty. Self-control. It's me turning a blind eye to the lie and then going behind closed doors where I have to wipe the psychological game bullshit off that you spit all over my face. Self-control is me choosing the isolation so I can avoid the manipulation of your conversations and your hallucinogenic situations. It's me avoiding the blast of your friendly fire penetrations. Now, can I ask you a question? When did we go from being like Siamese twins, or at least best friends, to a mutation of like another creation? In other words, when did we become an alien nation? Okay. Self-control is me holding the keys to your annihilation, but choosing not to unlock your skeletons because it really serves me no justification or gratification. And self-control is me holding the coordinates to your location with all the reason, all the gas, all the smoke, sub-zero fucks, and absolutely no hesitation. Don't worry, I ain't coming for you. Self-control is me having a fascination and wanting an explanation, but knowing that it's best to just sit back and relax while I conduct my own private, thorough investigation. Self-control is me being able to hold up my crown, as in coordination, and not letting you toe tag me and bury me like you got some type of coroner's occupation. Self-control is literally me pleading the fifth, even when I've been both the victim and the witness. But self-control tells me to sit in silence while I just listen to the translations of your transformations. And self-control is me knowing that I can't control you. That's true. But I'm in charge of my own regulation. So I guess you would call this like my graduation, like a cap and gown type of education. Oh, and by the way, you're welcome.
Yeah.
That's really,
Fire,
Yeah.
fire.
that's really,
yeah, that was dope.
Treat me like
that's really.
Feed me.
fire.
Although, my bad. Although I had the hiccup because Nikki just was like, so
Yeah. Because I'm like, it's you was going out.
I would have made it until she gave the side eye like,
I got. Let me hop in. I got another one.
Go ahead.
spit it, Dawn.
Hold on, Dada. Hold on. What about Denise? We haven't, she came up to spit a poem, and
She
we haven't
did.
heard.
And then she was nervous. Let's go, Denise. You might as well go after me, mamas. You ready? Yes,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's
Um,
go. Everybody mute up.
disclaimer: I don't read like y'all. Y'all read so dope and spit dope, but I don't read like that. I'm so sorry. Um, but the poem, one of my first poems that I wrote, was inspired by you guys, and it's called Unapologetically Healing. It's just about everything that I went through. I journal every day, but I felt like that wasn't enough, so I put it in this. Okay, so healing is finding peace within, free from drama and negativity. Healing is a journey, a winding path. With each step forward, we leave the past behind. Unapologetically me, I stand tall, embracing every part of myself, flaws and all. I speak my truth even if nobody cares to hear. My voice ring out strong and clear for all to hear. I decided no more holding my tongue. I've been dragged, abused, violated, but I'm still here standing strong. Keeping people at a distance, I'm no longer the quiet, mysterious me. I'm now unapologetically me, unapologetically healing.
Fire. Okay. Talk
Okay.
to her, man.
Yeah, she was
Talk to
holding
her.
back on us.
Good job. Good, good, good.
That's what,
I don't
like that.
believe that's the first poem, though. I don't
Feel
believe
Period.
it.
honored. Feel honored for it to be her first poem as
Period.
well.
To you, Denise,
Thank
I say,
you.
ow.
Thank you.
And
Fire.
That's like
Good
what
job, Mama. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yes.
speaking.
That
Shoot
Speaking.
it
was
off, Don. Get it.
Huh? You said what?
You ready? You
Oh yeah, yeah.
next?
I was just letting Denise know that I'm going through that. Thank you for speaking up for people going through their
Yes.
journey. They're journaling every day. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. So shout out to you. That was beautiful.
I'm pretty sure you dropped that in the Poetry Life group, correct, Denise?
Yes.
Can you drop it again just so it's fresh?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, darling. I love
Yeah,
you so
Denise,
much.
that was valid though. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thank you.
You had some attitude with it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
you
had
go.
to put that in there because, I was just at the point when I was writing this that I was tired. I was fed up. My head was hurting. I was like, nah, this ain't going to keep going. So, yeah.
How
Mm.
you feel since you started writing? You said that was your first poem. So you wrote some more?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you to read it right now. Don't bug out. But you've been writing since then?
Yes.
That's what's up. I can't wait to hear the other
awesome.
stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Ew. Mm.
So, oh, so beautiful. Okay. So
Let's get it, Don.
yeah. So this one is called "Be My Man." I'm bringing the love back to back to the platform right now. But this one is like, okay, like I told TK, I did this at the showcase, and this poem was written because I wanted to show people like how I shoot my shot, like at a guy, like girls shoot their shot too, So I'm walking by. Can you say hi? Wish that you notice me, hopefully, and acknowledge I must really like you because I invite you with my two eyes. I'm standing over here with my girls and you with your guys. I just want you to compromise and realize that I'm standing here purposely for us to synchronize. Even though it's hard to see me because of my disguise, I've built up walls and I don't know why, but I'm begging you. Can you set me free from my own pride? I'm hiding behind awkward smiles. Can you find me? And I know it's kind of hard with my best friend behind me, but don't mind it because she just be protecting me something like my mother would be. Now, baby, stop because you should be hugging me, like telling me sweet things because you're loving me. But it's bugging me that I'm still here alone because I just need your telephone so we can push this along and we can write some love songs once we turn this thing on. Light bulb, yo, you got me way past gone, and I might look up and see you on my way home while I'm walking to my car, man. I hope we go far. Like, damn, wait, you back again, man. You got this shit popping, rubber band, and you got me out here spinning, ceiling fan, and you dope, but I'm not trying to be your fan. See, you just gotta understand that my plan is to orchestrate a perfect union, and then when we finally get this straight, I'll be bragging to my friends, cause I finally got the chance to call you my man. Like, damn, wait, I'll be back again. I just want to follow you like a pal of ants. Know what you know, because I think you're so advanced. And not to mention, I'll explore what's in those pants. But wait, that's an explicit bar. I should keep it clean because I want to know who you are. And like Jill Scott, we can take a walk through the park so you can truly understand how I made you my man. Like, haha. Now I see birds in the trees like la la. Singing songs so sublime like ma. All I see is your soul, and that's why I get high and I can't say goodbye. That's it.
Okay. Explore what's in them pants then, girl.
Look, you know I love that poem. Fire. Fire.
We in somebody's son pants. Girl.
Okay. But she said she needs to keep clean though. She's supposed to.
Ceiling fan. What?
No, my ceiling fan's spinning right now. Type.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fire.
I love it.
All right.
Her.
Hey, well, y'all got to see the Dunn perform that live. And when she did that live, she performed the shit out that poem.
I bet.
All right, then. All right.
Throwing the panties at me. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing
Oh, yeah, they was.
The very first time that happened, I think it was the first time I met TK in person. It was that the same place? Is she talking about the same place I came to?
Yeah.
Is where I first met Zoe. So I'm standing there trying to read my poem, and I'm kind of looking at the basket because what the hell is in this basket, right? And then I see somebody get up and reach in the basket and throw it in my direction, and I'm still trying to focus. But I'm looking at the ground like, is that somebody draws?
No, bro.
No.
I said, oh, they really throwing panties out.
No,
and, you know, I want to give a special shout out to Fushay. Shout out to Fushay and Arlington. You know, shout out to Fushay, Mama Fushay. Hey, Cole Poet. Hey, y'all check out her place. You know, hookah. You know, they have live performance. Hey, y'all check out Fushay, man. Shout out.
Oh, the tacos from Como Tacos.
Yes,
Right?
Como Tacos, man. Y'all got to get it.
I didn't even have the Como Taco. Shout out to Glenn's Kitchen.
Baby, listen, you read my mind.
I'm trying to run it.
I'm still thinking about going tomorrow. I ain't even gonna lie.
Y'all trying to pull up because let's go eat, man. Let's go eat. Let's pull up.
I mean, if I don't do nothing else, I will pull up and eat something. But baby, shout out to there because I was all out and ate 2 pieces.
I'm gonna be out there anyway.
Look,
we
can run it back.
Twist.
We can run it back, and you know, hey,
I ain't never scared. Well, I am scared, but not that scared, you know.
Look, we can run it back. Hey, we need more footage. Right?
Hey, look here. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
So who hasn't spit a poem yet? You know,
you.
Who is you? You talking about Nikki?
I'm talking about TkDaPoet. If I wrote it, you already know something.
I'm talking about Nikki. I heard Nikki.
Yeah, it was talking about me.
Talking about whose side are you on, Finn?
I'm on the side that I want to hear Nikki's first video round. That one, I want to.
Oh yeah,
I knew a girl named Nikki.
I actually had something I knew that I had wrote.
Okay, new shit.
That I kind of wanted to. You know, no one has heard it. I do not have it memorized, but you know, I could still spit it. It's fairly new.
Let's go.
But I think you guys will like it.
Everybody mute
Remember,
up.
I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my shit. Understand?
Huh.
All right.
Disclaimer for the whole panel.
Okay. All right. So it's called, the name of it is called Lost to the Street. The name of it, so I can give y'all the vibe, the kind of vibe to be looking for when I spit this to y'all. Okay. So there's a place I know where children try to grow, where not having any guidance puts them in the way of violence. A product of their environment, tormented by the imagery they see on a daily. Losing someone they love often, feeling out a sense of safety. In a child's mind, this creates a separation from reality. They become desensitized, no outlets to express their feelings too positively. They turn to the streets for some type of camaraderie. Sorry, guys. Not grasping the weight of what's all to come with this. To them, it feels like love and family, but little do they know it's only another form of a lifetime tragedy. Riddled with depression unknowingly, only learning one form of resolution is either him or me. Nightmares bearing on the subconscious when trying to sleep. Peace being unreachable due to too many bad deeds. At times, you drop to your knees and try to pray for a better way. A way out of all this pain, out of all this misery. At times, plotting to end it all on your own, the torture reaching the pivotal peak. Trying to keep steadfast and focused on running the streets. Another call ringing to your phone. Another phone call. Another catastrophe. You poke out your chest and prepare to battle for your set. Pride and ego laced in the blood of your veins. At times, you feel as though you're going insane. Another day, another dollar. It all feels the same. The monotony of it all causing you to feel emotionally drained. An undiagnosed feeling, losing yourself. The stakes getting higher, the nights getting dire. Thinking at times, if I only had a father to guide and protect, to help me not feel this neglect, I would not have to bear this cross on my chest all alone, feeling lost and inequivalent. Shaking off the feeling and focusing back in. This isn't the time to lose yourself. You must be all in. And at that very moment, your thoughts were broke up. The car you're riding in had been fatally struck. Only one survivor of the crash, which happens to be you. An overwhelming feeling of death begins to consume you. You take a deep breath and allow it to take over. You feel this is your only way out of the destructive path that you have chosen. You feel you're reaping what you sow. The karma of life has been woven. Time for your soul to be collected and accounted, but by a miracle of sorts, that's not the denouement. Your life was spared on that day. In the hospital you lay, oxygen helped keeping your lungs inflated. In the corner, you see a figure of which you never have. It was your guardian angel, the same one that was with you in the crash, giving you the chance that you always have longed for. Prayers answered in the most unlikely of ways, feeling a sense of comfort, your life being saved. Your story is not over, and your path still have been laid. Facing 25 to life, you feel slightly betrayed. The reality of incarceration still being your plague. The cycle yet again not being broken. Another man caught up drowning in the street glory. The streets love nobody, for so it has been said, the streets love nobody. You always end up one of two ways. It's new. Y'all the first ones to hear it. Okay. I gotta get it.
Okay.
Bro.
Period.
Bro.
Yeah, she said that. You wrote that one.
Yes. Period.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
It's all.
I'm excited.
Hey.
I know you be like,
I can't wait. Look, I can't wait until you get it down pat and spit that thing because
I am. It's really new, guys. It's like super new.
Look, I can't wait till you master that because it's gonna be fire.
That was
no
like
doubt.
Fire.
No doubt.
Well, how long did it take you to write that, or when did you write that?
I wrote this actually on July 19th. I do have it dated. It took me it took me maybe about 35 minutes.
I don't see how y'all write that fast. Like, it be taking me days. I'm not going to. Like, I wish I could write that fast.
The way my brain, like once I have an idea about, like once it hit me, because it's one of those things. Once it hit me, I'm in the moment. Like I'm in the zone. Like I'm in that place, and I got to do it then and in there in that moment, or I'm not going. It's not going to be what it's supposed to be. That's me.
Right.
I can understand that. You got to get it off the brain while it's fresh up there.
Yes.
Spill it out, because after that, you try to come back around to it. You're like, dang, what did I say?
Yeah.
For sure.
Finn be writing poems in 30 seconds and shit.
Somebody said Finn should recite a poem. Okay, fuck it, I'll recite one then.
That is not
Without light, we dwell in perpetual darkness. The same goes without love, wisdom, and knowledge, and I'm working on becoming an intellectual. I already feel like an extraterrestrial agnostic, and I'm feeling nauseous from the metamorphosis. I went from being a typical informative biblical conformist to questioning the metaphysical and building up my own empirical fortresses, and you don't want to verbally tangle with the lyrical contortionists. For we are all more or less moralists, singing our satirical choruses, songs to the unfortunate, being misled by these spiritual extortionists. But my spirit will enjoy the trip through the atmospherical void, and yet I will never avoid life for fear of death. Instead, I will enjoy life for fear of less than. Unless I'm wrong, I'm never wrong, and it's time to move on.
Move on then. What you staying there for? You gotta move on. What? What you
A
staying for?
lyrical contortionist is what he said.
Okay.
Damn.
And it was a shorty.
It was like quickie.
Shawty!
Hey, quickies are
What's your name is?
Hey, look, quickies. You got to get them in.
Hey, they necessary at times, okay?
You got to get them in and get them out.
Exclusive. That was a shorty with 9 million words in that motherfucker.
It was.
It is.
Any diction. It wasn't missing. Like,
that was a tongue twister.
Boy.
In a short
and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you watch a video and the words be going by, that's what I need with Finn. When he be the words,
they'll still be flying like fuck.
Listen, you have to actively listen when he's going. Like you have to really be tuned in when he get to it. That's
no
what
for
that
real.
is. You gotta listen.
Oh, it's like 30 other things that they came. You like, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look,
hey, my ears be catching it all. So we lost.
Anybody got in between the sheets kind of poems right today?
I was going to do one more, but not in between the sheets though.
I got you. Let me do.
Well, you know, I ain't got none of that.
I'm gonna get a quickie at the end, so you already know. You know me.
I
so y'all go ahead then. I'm gonna cue myself up.
I ain't got no freaky tales.
Look, I ain't got no in between this.
Not no freaky tales. Let's see, Don, what you want to hear? I could do That's Her Journey. That's Her Energy.
Oh, see, we're gonna let McFan go first, and then we're gonna hit him with the end.
And then we'll hit him with the end. Go.
No, I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to hear your shit now. Like I'm curious. You got me curious. I'm gonna add to my seat.
You already know I'm sweet with it.
Right. You already know. Go ahead.
Mine's a quickie though. You gotta go first. Mine's a quickie, so I can't.
Oh, y'all trying to wait and find some shit?
I got one more too. I got another new one too.
So let's
go. What?
Nikki ready? Y'all bullshit. Nikki ready?
Ready? I have it ready. I just want y'all to go first. My shit is quick.
Why?
All right, so y'all want the in between the sheets, the make love poem, or do you want the date myself poem? Which one you want?
No,
in between the streets.
We want some poetry after dark.
In between them sheets.
In between the sheets, baby.
I don't want to make love. I don't want to make love. I want to fuck you up against the wall. Feel the friction from your walls. I want to eat your fruit, drink your juice. I want it all. I want to hold you near to all I hear is you breathing heavily in my ear. Gasp as I push deep inside of you. Riding me as I lock eyes with you. Intense climax till you pass out. I want to lay you on your stomach and taste the back route. Yeah, I even eat your ass out. I'm ready. I want to splash about in your wetness. Drink the liquids out of your entrance. Stick my tongue in your exit. Let you melt on the bed like butter on hot bread. Blend into the bed. Eyes in the back of your head like you were watching your thoughts. I don't want to make love. I want to make art. Use my paintbrush to stroke against your body parts. You will be my masterpiece. You know my moaning, Lisa. I want to paint your walls. Come and sit on my face. I want to taste your Niagara Falls. Smother me. I don't care. I don't hold my breath. No need to come up for air. I can't drown down there. Believe it. I got skills. I got gills. I damn near learn how to breathe. But I mean it. My head game is the meanest. Like I'm a genius. If you ever heard my poetry, you know I'm gifted with tongue tricks. I'm a cunning linguist that study cunnilingus. I've memorized pages of passion, scriptures of satisfaction, chapters of climaxing, and tonight I want to write our own Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Let's make a new edition. I'm gonna fuck you carefree, suck away your inhibitions, nibble on your insecurities, wrap my mouth around your doubts, send shivers up and down your spine that will shake away the problems of your day. I want a 4,444 play. I want to eat it gourmet standing up against the doorway. I don't want to make love. I want to make poetry in motion. No emotion, just the motion of stroking. I want to fuck. Can we fuck up your makeup? Fuck you to sleep, then fuck you again when you wake up. Fuck me angry like we're about to break up. I want to fuck aggressive like animals. Eat you like a cannibal. Study your body work. Memorize your manual so I know just how to handle you. I don't want to make love. I want to make magic. Put my wine to your body so I can abracadabra it. I want to feed you to my mattress. Fuck you like a savage. Grab you by your throat and throw you on the bed. Look like I'm flexing my muscles when I like my arms around your legs. I can't hear what you said. Your thighs muffle your moans. You come from my mouth, like my favorite poems. Although I love your skin tone, the things that I'm due to it to make your head spin, turn that same skin Smurfette bluish. Don't hold back. Just let it out. Take you to the beautician in the morning because tonight we're going to sweat it out. I ain't trying to be cute, so fuck your roots. I don't want to make love. I want to make music. Touch your low spots so you sing high notes. The tones of your moans are my favorite songs. It's a composition of sexual positions. I want to taste your flavor. Wake your neighbors. They going to see me and greet me like, oh, you? You must be McFan. I want to make you climb the walls like Spider-Man. Spread your legs so you float and never land like Peter Pan. I want to sink into your quicksand. Your ass has Allstate. It's in good hands. I don't want to make love. I want to make amazing. I want to make breathtaking, make your legs shake. And instead of love making, let's make passion. I want to make you more than orgasm. Sex better than you ever imagined having. I want to make your toes curl and your legs spasm. Let's not make love. Tonight, let's make anything but love.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
If I had a pair of draws to throw at you. If I had a pair of draws to throw at you.
Man,
you got
the draws and the bra.
Look,
listen.
You out here eating McDoubles, McTriples.
Grandma.
Yo.
Wait, who said they was sitting
He
next
said
to their grandma?
McDoubles and McTriples.
Look. They say you got to relax. Sitting next to their grandma. What are you doing?
Hey, nah, that's what we doing. Why you watching After Dark with your grandma? Who's sitting next to their grandma? Grandma know what it is.
Okay, she grandma. She
Grandma, I was going to say that. She know how you got here.
Grandma probably can tell
Grandma
you
know how you got here.
She got the beautician on speed dial.
She asked me.
Bro, he said, I want your eyes to roll back so you can see your thoughts.
Well, you can see your thoughts.
I mean,
I ain't hear shit else after. I'll even eat your ass.
Wait, what? With your coloring. He said coloring with the link.
Not you flip over from the back, like I'm just.
That sounded a little. That was a yin yang twin poem, guy.
Wait till you see
baby. I need a second. I need a moment of silence to collect myself.
No, look.
Let me just do.
Hold on, ladies. Y'all cool? Y'all good?
I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? The men don't never get up here and spit the sexy shit. So, hey, don't be mad at McFan.
Hey, McFan, you did that, though. You did that.
Yes,
they did.
Absolutely.
And did it. And did it again.
Yeah.
We'll never get that from the fellas. The fellas don't be telling us about that.
Yeah, because we went to
they just be like,
up and we got it again. Goddamn me. Okay.
Woo. Y'all want me to get the interlude? I got an interlude for that.
My drink gone.
Your drink gone? Damn, I forgot my. I literally forgot my drink, bro. Damn it.
How?
Anyway,
I always have a cup.
This one is called He Is. That's it. He is.
He is. Oh, girl.
Because that's the jam.
Let me get in my dime, boy. Let me get in my dime. No, I'm playing. Okay. He is the peanut to my butter. He utters sweet lullabies as he crawls between my thighs, and we soar to places far beyond the skies. Every time that we close our eyes together, profess our love together, every time that we make love together. And oh, it's sweet. So sweet that the rush is better than the one you get from sugar. I let my legs quiver as I lose control. And I can tell that you know because you don't ever let me go. I can do this every day with you because it's here I want to stay. I let you lead the way. And that's it.
All righty.
All right.
Just a sweet, you know, this is slide in. You already know how I go.
Already.
Period.
Don't shy away, bro. It's your turn, bro. Don't get shy, man.
Watch how addictive this is about to make you feel if you don't cringe. Like a syringe, I shoot shots through your veins that'll get you very high, like you on a binge. Come take this trip, because I know you want to. Get your mind played with like we on a battleship, and since you sent for me, I'm about to come for you. The best way to describe me is like, I'm a nymphomaniac, sapiosexual type fantasy. And if you also ask me, then word porn would happen to be my favorite adult category. Or you can come watch me play with myself instead. When I'm up in my brain giving my own self head. Yeah, I did. And did I also mention I'm orgasmically a mind freak? And sometimes that mental fuck goes so hard and so deep that it'll literally make me cry myself to sleep with teardrops falling down onto paper sheets. Can you see? I made you look. You so nasty. But it's okay. I like it. Let me feed you like it's your last meal. Come here. Let me hold you still. That flavor that I'm leaving in your mouth, it's for a specific reason. It's organically my supernaturally blended special seasoning. As a matter of fact, let me do you one more favor. I'm going to take that plate off of you for right now, but I promise you can eat more later. But first, I want you to run these tests. They always going to come back 100% because I'm never less. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you to be very aware that the serving size that lies between these thighs is a special cut, and it's very rare. That's why everything else that you eat tastes synthetic or maybe even inconclusive. And I'm the only thing that sits on this menu. My name is Exclusive. That's her energy.
Okay. Real cut, exclusive on the shelf. Okay, listen.
Damn.
Yeah, top tier, baby.
Period.
Make you drop tears, baby.
Ow.
Get caught up in this kegger.
I gotta do a poem with my name at the end like that. That's crazy.
Amazing, darling.
This is exclusive.
Amazing.
Right? That part.
It was very exclusive, right?
What it is trying to find a word to rhyme with that.
Hey, you got her done.
Period. Shout out to Finn. He was the inspiration of the poem challenge. But now that the challenge is over, I can add a couple of these and theys and thes. But in the beginning, I had to write it without the word THE. So that's where the title came from.
Okay.
Energy.
I'm gonna have to do me a sexy poem. Shit.
Wow.
Get you
an erotica.
Oh my
Well,
God.
if you think of, if you say it's her energy, really the energy came from Finn, so it's Finn energy.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
It ain't no Finergy.
Nah,
But if Finergy
they're
want to
receiving it.
write a poem about Finergy, then he can go ahead and spit this shit.
Hey.
Nah, that energy was all hers.
Oh
Finergy.
Lordy.
But nah, speaking of Finn though, Finn, can you do that poem again? With the one you did, where you was like, what do you say, man? I wanna dang it. You're in between the sheets. You have one, and it was really crazy.
Medusa. Talk
No,
to her nice.
It's not
it's not
Medusa.
Medusa. It's another one.
It's not Medusa, you sure?
It's
Mm-mm.
another one.
It's another one. He know what it is. He said he would never perform it, but he performed it for us.
Oh shit.
He loves it.
Oh, I'm heard when hey, go ahead and shoot that because I haven't heard that one. There you
Yeah, I
go.
ain't either. So
Oh, y'all
go
gotta
for it.
look for that. I ain't got that memorized, so y'all gotta give me a minute.
Pull it up.
Go ahead. Do what you do.
Take your time.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep the show rolling while I look for it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Nikki,
I
what you
ain't a
got?
DJ, but I make your body move.
Okay, who needs to go next, man?
I have one. It's new as well. It's a new one too. I wrote it the same day I wrote the other one.
Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
not sexy and
Go
erotic,
off, Nikki.
but I wish it was. Goddamn.
It's all right,
Child.
Nikki. You sexy and erotic, goddamn it.
Well, that thank you. I appreciate that.
That's a fact.
I need to get some money for some photos, but no, I'm just kidding. Don't y'all be listening
Let's
to me.
go.
All right, so the name of this one is A Day Too Late. Okay, so let me order storytell for y'all right fast. Okay. bear with me again. Okay. Your form of love and care I can never come to bear. Quite an understanding. Thoughts constantly escaped me. Not a protector of my safety. More so a hazard. Even more maybe. Strikes felt to my face. Hands closed on my neck. Constant threats to my life. Trying to find a way to escape. But you won't let me. You won't let me leave. Down on your hands and knees. Begging me. Telling me you're sorry. Playing on my heart. Manipulating my mind. Taking advantage of the love I have for you. So calculated. So unkind. Is love enough? Running through my mind. Too ashamed to reveal my truth. To get away from you. I end up forgiving you this time. Remnants of you repeating, I promise this is the last time. A few days pass. You've been on your best behavior. No arguments, no fights. Ensuring to me you cater. The feeling is nice to see what normal can be like. But in the back of our mind lies a cluster of anxiety because it only takes one trigger to break the sovereignty. The feeling in my gut telling me enough is enough. Get out before it's too late. It's time to go. Don't hesitate. I finally get the strength and decide to call it quits. But it's as if you had a feeling that something was amiss. You came home early that day and caught me in the act. I was preparing to leave forever. All my things had been packed. I stood there frozen, defeat overcoming me. How could I put myself back in this calamity? I brace myself for what I know is to come, the consequences, yet another fight. Thinking to myself, if I make it through this time, I'll be all right. But little did I know how far this would go. He pulled out the pistol, and the last thing I heard myself scream was no. Now it's too late. My choice to leave has now been taken away. No shoulda, coulda, wouldas could help me escape. What now is my fate? Take it from me when I tell you, forgiving a raised hand or fist takes your power away. If only I had learned this lesson earlier, I would be standing in front of you all today. That's it.
Damn. Why you like that?
Hmm.
Oh.
So I got a question for you, Miss Nikki Royale. What was the process that you was going through when you wrote that? Like, what
I
was
mean,
your thought process?
from a past experience, I
Mm.
always put anything I write is always from previous experiences. Like, I don't know really if I told y'all, but where I grew up in the hood, like the hood, like a a murder state capital type of place. So,
Chirac.
um,
Mm-hmm.
Gary, Indiana, which is Little Chirac, is
Mm.
right next to Chicago. But yes, Chirac as well. So I've seen so many things, so many like, when I write a lot of the times, y'all see I always talk about like just type of maybe hood stuff that happened in the hood because because it's just I just feel like it's lost voices and it needs to be voiced.
Yeah.
Um the poem I just wrote now, so many women go through domestic violence, don't know how to leave, ashamed to leave. Um some don't make it, some do. And it's just like, so I like to make a platform just for things that I've seen or been through myself, or to let people know, hey, you're not by yourself.
Mm.
They can relate, they may get a message out of it, never know. So that'd be my ultimate goal. And so and I, that's why I say my art of storytelling, because I'm just telling the stories that I
Mm.
know.
Mm.
Right.
That was
Right.
good. Good.
Hey,
Thank
that's one
you.
thing I like. I like to read. Give it to you. Be transparent. Let me know some real shit. Because I can tell that came from a deep place.
Yeah.
You know. Thank you for being transparent. Like, hey, we need more of that. People need to be more comfortable. Being transparent, and also people don't understand that light that you give off allow other people to shine. So
Right.
hey, keep doing your thing, man, for real.
Thank you
So now I
guys.
want to do like a poem to respond to her, and I want to do an after night, sexy after dark poem. I want to do everything all at once. That shit is crazy.
Well, go.
Do you?
That was hot right there. Like what?
But I do want to say this. I don't want to make light of this scenario because that happened to my friend. Actually, she and she. Um, but in response to your story, it made me think of a poem I wrote like a long time ago. This is way
Okay.
before I started doing spoken word. I
Cool.
just wrote like, you know what I'm saying? And I happened to just go for it. That's why you were saying that story. Um, that was a dope story, by the way.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. I
here we
appreciate
are.
it.
Here we are 5 years after the day we started our journey, that one cursed night. Here I am feeling like I wasted the last 5 years of my life. There I was in love, even made you my wife. But then reality cut in painful as a knife. There I was, thinking you was true to your word, ignoring all the rumors, everything I ever heard. And there you were, smiling and hiding from the truth, knowing if you didn't want me, you could have just let me loose. But that was too much like right, and you were too much like wrong. And one house was an unhappy home. You just kept stringing me along. So there I was, like a dummy, bringing home the bacon. Heard a man's voice upstairs, thinking I gotta be mistaken. There I stood at the front door, trying not to assume, thinking maybe it's a TV. I just walked up to the room. And there I stopped at the door, looking at my bed. You between my sheets, another man between your legs. I looked in the closet for the pistol that I keep. There it was. I picked it up, not taking time to think. For I knew what happened. There was blood on everything, and I shot again for good measure. I heard the neighbor scream. Everything kind of went dim, and I fell down to my knees. I don't remember cops coming in, but I remember them yelling freeze, and there they were all around me, telling me to lay the pistol down. And then they told me to turn around and lay on the ground, and they dressed me in handcuffs as we headed to the door. I thought to myself, I took all your grief, but I ain't taking it no more. So here we are. 5 years after we first met on that cursed night, one of us probably going to hell, the other probably going to jail for life. There I was in court, thinking this don't gotta be. Wondering how love so sweet can turn into such a tragedy. There they were, the jury, looking back at me. They said not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. There I was, smiling inside. Although I know it wasn't right, it was worth every dime I paid that guy to have sex with my wife.
Oh
Okay.
God. God. No, you really walked us through that. I'm like tripping out right now.
Yeah,
Really.
I like that. And
Uh,
I was listening to it for the response to mine, and I was like, okay, I see. Already. That's what's up.
deep.
Lovely.
McFan.
Here and there. Yeah, I didn't even remember I wrote that poem until just now. I'm like, wait a minute. That got to be somewhere.
Well, I'm glad that it. Thank you. Thank
All right,
you.
can I do one more?
Go on. What you
So
talking
this
about?
this is back on the y'all was talking about the sexy after dark. Finn, you got one?
I gotta follow. I gotta follow up what you just did with this one though, man.
Oh, come on, I'm listening. All right.
When I met the goddess, she told me that she thought that I was exotic. I told her I'm surrounded by snakes in this garden. She laughed and said, "Boy, your eyes are hypnotic." And I'm sure pent up sexual energy played a part in the optics, blinded to the head full of venom. Her locks were brilliant, like a head full of copper. Inside her, I felt like Poseidon, the god of the water. God, did I love her, gave her everything in life that I had to offer. The world was her oyster. I would hoist the battle flag and wage war against all that came to destroy her. I didn't notice the torture, destruction, seduction of other men into the death grip of her coils. I was joyous at the planting and reaping what we sowed in the soil, but everything she touches gets poisoned. The very milk from her breast is naturally spoiled. She is a true architect of chaos. Her wake is not but burned in stone men crumbling. I fell for the flute in the basket, awoke into madness in the snake pit stumbling. Most of my life has been seduced by Medusa. I truly do fear her. Other men have died by her fangs. I snake. My only escape was to show her her true self in the mirror and walk away.
Yes, sir.
Nah, that's so dope. That's bananas, bro. That shit is bananas.
Hey, your eyes were hypnotic, huh?
Totally fangirling over here. Well, for that one. Totally.
Yeah, so I kind of got to do this for him now. Like, yeah, that was bananas, bro. So I go hard on my pen, like my dick in my hand. It's a stiff erection. I write my words raw without protection. It's instant conception without contraception. Ink injections, inscribed ear infections. If I pull out before I release, my words are just skeet on notebook sheets. Oral intercourse when I speak. Intellectual stimulation. My ballpoint secrete repeat ejaculation. It's verbal masturbation. My potent penetration leaves pussy poets leaking, needing mental cycle ministration. Got the audacity to compete with me? Led me to realize recently they all suffer from PTD. Poetically transmitted disease. But I'm gonna stop that quick. I block shit like cheese because I don't fuck with potato types. My words are contagious, but I write those right so it's more like my pen or filling with penicillin. So when you catch that sick feeling, my spoken word is vocal healing. Don't get infested with messing with poets filled with pestilence. Should have remained celibate and stop fucking with me when it came to the poetry. But for some reason, I seem to keep them pussies screaming, meaning they coming to the mic. Not knowing I'm going to poke them and stroke them right, put them to bed. Good night, motherfucker. Thought you would wow the crowd with your sexual sounds? You just a decent dick sucker. I got words for you to swallow. Get on your knees real quick, and I fill you with swimming similes that'll load your throat into your choking spit. Put a pen in my hand, and I'll show you how to stroke that shit. You impotent. In need of my vocal Viagra, lacking the stamina, not on my caliber, using amateur. Can't climax with no orgasm. Just a sperm sampler. Pass around like a poetic jump down. Your shit was soft. I circumcise your feeble tries. In other words, I cut them off. I see you suffering from erectile dysfunction. Can't caress the crowd. But I tell you now, I'm well endowed. Working my tongue, making sure everyone comes to the conclusion that you're losing. If your open mic look nice, I just might fuck around. Shoot your paragraph down to a naked now and have sex with the sounds. Doggy style stroke. Yeah, you roll from behind. Nobody told you if you play with your pen, you'll go blind. That's why I write my lines with 69s, meaning I'm giving the crowd theirs and getting mine at the same time. Other poets at the most might masturbate with a 68. Got me thinking what that city just said. He'll never get ahead. Me, I'm a beast in bed, left leg shaking. Orgasms if I'm not mistaken. You was wall climbing when I was rhyming, broke the hymen, the vagina left the blood flow. My pen soul was an info, a word hole, loosely freak between the sheets, sex slave to my page. Seems like I'm leaving them. Fuck that up. Loosely freak between the sheets, sex tape to my page. Seem like I'm leaving my semen on every stage nowadays. My wordplay, fabulous foreplay. It's like I'm braiding them. Refuse to stop till I came in them, causing cranium, nymphomanium. I'm a heat speaker that spits heat seekers. I bleed speakers and feed your lyrical levitra. Even your favorite feature got Mac fan fevers. I find that the audience, like Catholic preachers, got credentials with the pencils and other writing utensils. I'm married to the metaphors. Poetry, my mistress. I was touched by the mic like Make-A-Wish kids. So fuck them haters with vibrators. I got more flavors than now, ladies. And now your neighbors know my name because I came to repping every sentence slut when I come. Making eardrums bust a nut. Verbal intercourse, you just got phonetically fucked. Whew. Okay. Got that off.
Listen, hey, listen to listen. Like they talk to him nice. Goddamn me. Listen, hey,
Talk to him nice.
hey.
That was a rush.
Now,
That was
Rush.
McFinn, I have to talk to Michael Paul McFinn. That's why you thought that you were so confident that you was going to demolish me. But you on fire. I'm not gonna hold you. You on fire. You would have
yes,
put up a good
definitely.
fight. But yeah, you on fire. I like that. You know, you
Hey, I'm
you
trying to
you
get to
had
that
come.
level.
See, you know what though? I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people that try to come for me, I be like, yeah, I don't even. It's not even no comparison. Ain't no even competition. It'd be wrong for me to even do it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, okay, I got you. All right.
TK said he
I
don't want
see.
that smoke, Danny don't rest
Oh, yeah, oh,
He ain't got no smoke. He got that motherfucking tear gas. Do you hear me?
listen. Joe is still Himothy. What are you talking about? I am him.
Hey,
Don't get it twisted. He's nice.
He gave the
I'm giving
Okay.
his flowers.
TK, you reek of fear right now.
Man, you hilarious for that. you hilarious for that.
listen, I'm loving it. Like motherfucking McDonald's and motherfucking me golden
Yes,
ass
I'm just gonna
arches.
say like this.
McDouble, McTriple,
Listen,
McSnack attack.
if you had a majority woman judge, you winning that because you talking about eating ass and 69 and shit. Yeah, you winning because because if it's a group of men judging, you lost like a motherfucker because we turned our brains
Look, I'm
off when
trying
you
to tell you.
talking about the size of your dick.
he know who to speak to. He know who run the world, girl.
That
Hey,
man,
Don't worry about it. Listen,
that's an
hey,
interesting perspective because all the women went crazy over here. Like,
listen.
period. Comment
Because
box flying,
because
everything.
y'all are a bunch of freaks and you don't get y'all's minds out the
And
gutter.
y'all like the motherfucking shit. Hush
I ain't got no problem with it.
Sexualized
like
everything.
sure.
Hey, it was fire.
Appreciate it.
Let's call it
it.
Who
that.
next? Though? I mean, you
I
know,
got
we
a
at the
sexy
hour and
shorty.
30-minute mark. You know, we got like 30 more minutes. Who
I got a
next?
sexy shorty.
Got a quickie.
I got a
Okay, let's go.
quickie. Thank
I'm
you.
here, but I'm not here. I gotta take a quick break, but I'm here. I can hear y'all.
Got you.
Facts.
Hey, just pull it to the side. Quick in. Let's get that quick in. Let's go.
Slide it in. Slide it in.
It's gonna feel like a recipe for buns in the oven or marinated meat, like straight Kobe beef. It's gonna feel like a shack attack. But hold up, let me run that back and grab these balls because I'd rather play with you instead. That shaft with the ball head, like Samuel did. Let me run that back. It's gonna feel
Please
like
do. Please do. Run that back for me one more time. Yeah.
it's gonna feel
I'm
like
dying.
Hey.
it's gonna feel like buns in the oven or like marinated meat, like straight Kobe beef. It's gonna feel like a shack attack. But come here, let me run it back because I want to play with you instead. Yeah, that ball head like Samuel did. Let me start over because now you got me nervous. One more time. Hold on. Leave me alone.
We waiting for it. We here for it. So get it together.
Man,
Get it
you can do
together.
that part about 7 more
I
times.
got
I'm here.
so nervous. Okay, wait,
I
wait.
got a
I'm
bald
playing
head,
it
got me rubbing my
fair.
spit
Right.
like it's time to shave. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Hey, man.
It's gonna feel like a recipe for buns in the oven, or like marinated meat, kind of like straight Kobe beef. It's gonna feel like a shack attack. But let me replay that and grab them balls back, because I'd rather play with you instead. That shaft with the ball head, something like Samuel did. It's game time on the court, so we all rise. I must admit that I drowned him in my sea of supernatural feminine ecstasy. So I'm guilty. The charge is first degree manslaughter. Yeah, I'm guilty. That's my shorty. That it took me 30,000 times to get out.
That's all right, though. You can do that shit about 4 more times. I'm
You want to hear it
my
one more
pen of
time?
applause.
One more time. I got you.
Look,
Hey.
It's
look.
going to feel like a recipe for buns in the oven, or like that
Let's go.
marinated meat, straight Kobe beef. It's going to feel like a
Mm.
shack attack. But let me run that and grab them balls back, because I'd rather play with you instead. Like a shaft with a ball head, something like Samuel did. So call it game time on the court, and we all rise. I guess I shouldn't plead my case. I must admit that I drowned him in my sea of feminine ecstasy. So it's like holy water. And I'm guilty of first degree manslaughter. Yeah, I'm guilty.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
that's a round of applause.
Not for
She said it. Hold up. She said it's like holy water.
water.
And she drowned
Like
him
holy water.
in her ecstasy.
Go off.
I damn near another
Go
poem
off.
now. I damn near another poem now. Myself, it was Kobe beef. Shack attack.
Get
I was listening.
Bruh.
Look, I don't need to say go off. I meant to say get off then.
get off. Get off.
Look, get
That's
off then.
that's crazy.
Period.
That was fire.
Pooh.
Man, look,
Who's
Denise. Hold on.
Denise? Denise, where you at?
What Denise say?
Shawty, where you at?
She's still over there being quiet.
Wait a minute, we love that though, man. She's there, she just tuning in, man. Like,
Period. She hear
Hey,
like
so
every week. Now she
let me
hearing it on the
question.
couch.
Denise, hold on. Can you run back your poem again? I'd love to hear that again.
Please do.
Rewind.
We
He-
won?
Pastor is in the building. Who is
Eric Harry? What's up, Eric?
Oh,
see that.
I said invite, Eric. Come on. We can hear I'm too big for that.
Yes. Hey, let's go.
we waiting on I'm waiting on Denise.
Denise, it's on you.
Hey,
Oh, y'all
It's
ready?
on you,
All right.
baby.
ready.
Okay. Okay, healing is finding peace within, free from drama and the negative energy. Healing is a journey, a winding path, but with each step forward, we leave the past behind. Unapologetically me, I stand tall, embracing every part of myself, flaws and all. I speak my truth even if nobody cares to hear. My voice ringing out, strong and clear for all to hear. I decided, no more holding my tongue. I've been dragged, abused, and violated, but I'm still here standing strong. Keeping people at a distance, I'm no longer the quiet, mysterious me. I'm now unapologetically me, unapologetically healing.
Big fat.
Fire.
Oh
Fire.
God.
And that was the first one you wrote?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that. You've
right.
been writing. That sounds like you've been writing.
No, seriously. It's structured. It's very structured.
Fire.
Most them.
So who's next? Let's get this. Well, hey, let's get it going. I know we got more poetry out there. What's up?
We do.
That's all on you.
Do I need to spit some poetry? Do the goat need to come in and do his thing?
Well,
I'll
you
take
need to
a
do
break.
something because you ain't done nothing. So how about it?
I
I was
already
gonna say
spent.
I'll take a break, so you can go ahead, TK.
Ooh, ooh,
Get it.
ooh.
You said you took a break.
Phoebe.
You said the goat need to come in, and I said no. I'll take a break.
He
You
said,
go ahead.
Oh,
Well,
look, look, I'm
you
going to
must be
stir the
taking
pot.
a break for eternity. What are you talking about?
Uh
mm.
huh.
Your break is laid off. What are
Right
you
when he
talking about?
Chef
when he
Blake.
said the goat, I was like, I already spent a couple. I do it again if you want me to. Though. I ain't
Wait a
tripping.
minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We
Go
got
ahead.
some egos
I
going
know,
on.
I know dang well y'all is not the goat.
Oh,
Stop it.
y'all the egos.
Um,
Goddamn me. What's up, egos? The three egos, not instead of the three
Well, they
amigos.
say I'd rather be a victim of domestic violence before I go through mental abuse. They say words don't hurt. Well, that shit not true. The way my heart and soul feel, how I've been fake loved and slide through. It's even crazy when the enemy sleeping beside you. See, I don't like that phrase. Oh, you took it the wrong way. That wasn't what I was intended to. But I should have seen that come from miles away. If I focus on my driving, well, like tennis. So many people leave in my head. I have tennis too. I should have left that relationship like 1:50 a.m. In other words, 10 to 2. But I'm here to talk about mental abuse, and that's what I'm intended to do. Just to show you. Just because it's not physically doesn't mean it don't affect us mentally. Even weighed on me spiritually. Had me question myself like, is this the way love's supposed to be? What is love pursuing properly? Is love poverty? Possibly how I see it. Mental abuse is what I've been subject to ever since my younger days. Now I know why white people control the strongest slaves. Enslaved. That's how I feel. Doomed before the womb. Been talked down about like I wouldn't even in the room. Conversation about my demise like here's a tomb. And just like I have to fight physically, I have to do the same way mentally. I can't let the people get the best of me. Like, here, try this. Wow, this is really good. What you put in this? I can't tell you because it's my own. And that's how I should shield my temple. But I wish it was that simple. I need higher than higher guards to protect my temple. It's instrumental that I stay strong. Now, when to gain access to my sanctuary, be honest, you brave because that place is very scary. To survive, you need 100 Bloody Marys. A Virgin Mary, blood from an enchanted fairy, bite from an evergreen huckleberry. See, I'm just trying to paint y'all a picture of my mind like a visionary. Mental abuse, what I gave life to, and sometimes it's worse than taking one. See, who needs a gun when words can do much damage? See, they took advantage because I allowed them to, but not no more, not now, not never. See, I'm the diamond out of the cold. I call bullshit when I see everything clear like an open road. I went to hell and looked Satan in his eye and told I want everything back was stove because I learned my lesson from having my hand on the stove. See, I want my abusers to know that I survived because I'm still alive. I am alive.
You know that's my favorite. You know that's my favorite.
that was a dope piece.
You know that's my favorite. And you getting it
I
Hey,
down.
am.
You getting it down too, man.
Yes.
well, one day you will do mine, which is my life, not yours, which, I always,
Honey, I'll
request,
be
but,
requesting everything.
Hi,
So it's not you for
my
me.
name is TkDaPoet, Israel. I'm not controlled by chemtrails or bitches with spells. Walking in darkness blindly as I try to find as up against the wall, the words start appearing in my head. You're smart, you're great, you're a king, you're powerful, you're omnipotent, you're a warrior, you're a leader, you're a blessing. Then I realized the bumps on my wall was in braille. See, my life not yours. Cause I really have to endure pain. Asking God questions like, why you didn't say my mother for dying? You let my father live. Then he died. I guess there is power in the tongue. And the same words left me numb inside. Suicide, what I thought about multiple times. But I was too afraid to try like skydiving. See, my life not yours. My pain, my hurt, my anger, I try to bury it. I'm telling you, it's some scary shit. When you hear the devil voice of a guy's no lie. But I never told y'all the truth. Because a lie is more entertaining than me. Telling y'all the truth is not going to stop these dark clouds from raining. That's why I realized why I've been in the dark for so long. Because I was in my mind. I kept reminiscing about struggle times. While a lot of people try to get rid of their demons, guess what? I had to summon mine. See, my life not yours. yours. Because I really have to sleep on porch slides and wake up and sneak into my partner's house just to take a shower and still go to school and give the niggas high fives. And someone told me when you speaking from the heart, it ain't got a rhyme. Just know that I've been through some gruesome shit. Hockey mask, old clothes, such a Jason fit. I'm tired of these small rooms, ain't no space in it. Like some basement shit, and we had to really go down there and face some shit. But I really don't expect y'all to understand. But when I have to take a 5-year plea deal, because I know my Cody was going to take the stand. Listen, man. I made a change in my life, not because I wanted to, because I had to. I couldn't walk in my pop shoes. I had to get my own pair. And life is not fair, and I can't control the hand I was dealt. Just know I'm going to play it the best way I know how, even if I have to play it with 5 fouls. And if y'all ain't my witness, I'm not going to stop until I win this. But what if I don't? Y'all probably say, man, you gave it your best shot. But I can't go for 10 for 10 and miss the last shot, so stop. So what y'all willing to accept is willing to accept. Because my life not yours. Because now I have a family that depends on me. There's been a lot of bending knees, bleeding knees, asking please. Then the voice came to me and said, boy, you been blessed. And I got up and said, yes, indeed. Life not yours. My mistakes are what made it made us I can survive the worst. See, I need no pastor, no preacher, no pope that sit up in the church, because the one who give you the word is the one who judge you first. That's why I say I'm correct my and no matter get, I won't throw in the towel. So before you judge me, then look at what type of environment that I came from. And just remember, my life not yours.
Yeah, that was dope.
Hey,
I
thank
rock with that piece. I rock with that piece.
Thank you.
Can I
I've been
respond though?
waiting to
Can
hear
I go behind that one? Cause I like that.
do what you do, but watch my shoes.
Get behind it.
No, for real, that
I feel like yeah, that point was nasty though. It made me dig up something. I feel like my whole life I've been close to trouble. And I've never been opposed to struggle. When my mama made me, she raised me with a magnitude of hustle and a mountain of muscle. Not by my strength, but by God's power point to his word that gives me access to excel. I said power point to his word that gives me access to excel. A great outlook as well. I continue to carry on even though at times I stumbled and fell, but I never quit, so I never failed. Sometimes in order to climb to the divine places, I got to make it through hell. See, I've been through the fire, but I never let it burn me. My destinations and all that concerns me, never mind those potholes or obstacles I got to face during the journey. They don't deter me. Hold on to determination, inspiration, and motivation firmly. Besides that, I got a direct connect to a God that will never turn his back on me, created in his image. So see, any mention of me not being an extension of he, nah, fam, that's baloney. God tested me only to give me a testimony. So when I speak of trials and lessons, each one is surrounded by 1,000 blessings. Giving up now? Nah, man, that's out of the question. No need for resting, God. Just give me direction and a lot of protection. I know the enemy is out here to attack me, using money, women, and fake friends, anything he can to distract me. That's his plan for the average black man, actually. But I refuse to let him trap me. Even though I travel this road as bumpy as bad acne, my solution is proactive. See, I became proactive. How can I be past when I know my God is massive? All I got to do is look at this book of answers and find the right passage to lead me to the right passage. I had advanced classes in Abundance University, but I wanted diversity, so God immersed me in adversity. I graduated with extra credit and mercy. So glad that God heard me. Listen when I prayed and petition. Directions given, son, play your position. Not only did he give me divine supervision, but in addition, ambition with a vision led me to victory. Taught me to succeed. The only time I ever lose is when I choose to concede. I'm never discouraged. I got the courage to keep trying. I refuse to give up on life and start dying. I'm king of this concrete jungle. No lying. I'm eyeing illusions. I came to the conclusions that my obstacles are just optical illusions. I ain't losing. I'm winning by a long shot. Put my money on those long shots. I'm a success sniper. I'm the type of writer that writes life in my typewriter, so I think twice before I type right. Try to get my life right. Not perfect, but I strive to be Christ-like. Fight the right fight. Avoid the allure of the nightlife. Even perceiving the possibility of poverty is preposterous. My mere presence, prosperous. The all-powerful put passages on prophetic pages that promise that I know it's a problem for pessimistic people to process fancy, but my thought process is on progress. I make a profit like Mohammed's mama. Find a way to make it like Obama found Osama. So even when it's hard to find, like downtown parking, I learned that often. Gotta carry me when I get tired of walking. And those wishing for my failure can't stop me. I'm gonna make it in front of their face like I'm gonna live in hibachi. Just watch me. Long as I'm living, I'm winning. Blessings attracted to me like nasty women. I'm successing without stressing. Somewhere manifesting and counting my blessings. Grateful for life lessons. See, God is the answer. Somebody please repeat my question.
Fire,
Hey,
fire,
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
fire.
hold
Look, I had to pop the collar for you. You heard me? Let's
on.
get it.
Hold on. What is it? Okay, my English majors up in here, or in my English people, what is it
Yes.
called when you say like a word, like the first letter of the word repeatedly? Like he said all those P words, like
Hmm.
P words. That's alliteration,
I
right?
don't know what it's called, but I know it sounds good though.
Yeah, it does sound very good. I was thinking about doing something like that as well myself.
I've
Each
done that.
line,
I did it one time, but I did not do it that long, bro. That was insane.
hey,
The breath
yeah, like,
crazy,
mm.
crazy. Oh my god, let's just give you your
You
flowers.
fit. I would say you fit in so well with the group. The guys, y'all be
Yeah,
spitting. Listen,
yeah.
And
y'all be
shout out to Microsoft Office because I think
right. Outlook, Excel. Listen, I got it all, baby.
Hey, facts. That's
I
PowerPoint.
knew you was going to
Okay,
Finn. That's why I repeated the
listen.
beginning part because I knew you caught that. I was like, I bet Finn caught this. Let me repeat it again.
that
I
and the
like that
bumpy.
scheme.
No,
I did
hold
too.
on. Traveling the bumpy road like acne, so you get proactive. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
yeah.
yeah. Oh my god. Make
Wordplay,
Beautiful.
blowing
Beautiful.
wordplay.
blowing me away.
Listen. Hey, look, guys. I gotta say it. Like, yeah, all three of you guys, like, y'all be representing for the male poets. Do you hear me? I'm not exaggerating. Y'all be doing y'all
Appreciate
motherfucking thing. I love it. I love hearing it. I love hearing it from every subject from a male's point of view. I love the way you guys put it together. Y'all lyricism. I love how aggressive you guys get with it. Like, it's just beautiful. I love it.
Mm, that's what I'm talking about. That's what
Thank
we
you.
need.
I appreciate that.
Mm, mm.
See, I never even did that poem. I would have left that sitting dusty somewhere, except
Hey,
for
don't
TK
leave
just went the
nothing
fuck off.
sitting in the
Look,
dust.
look.
TK just went off. I was like, hold on, I got a poem that okay, like you know what I'm saying. He just brought that out at me because otherwise it'd have been
I
sitting
feel
there.
like you just got the clip sitting over there and you wait for to put them motherfuckers in the gun and fire them hoes
Look,
off. You being a
look.
little
I
modest
do, I
there.
do be ready. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me. I got another one in me. They say love our black queens, but they make it hard to with their attitude, the disrespect. See the movement of their neck. Of course. See, I told her I couldn't because I ain't never seen a nigga on a nag. But you know what gets me mad? They don't see us as king because they passed her like we did it. Having flashbacks of the past and it's too vivid. Well, okay, well, I did it to some women in my past, but this not the end. And all I'm trying to do is win because ain't nothing like black men. Yes, losing our value like the American dollar. Fowler, we raising our kids in the same matter. But you know what gets me madder? We keep on screaming Black Lives Matter. Okay, Queens, I get it. Y'all so strong. Y'all been holding down also INDEPENDENT. But do you know what that means? You want a man, but don't need a man. When you get a man, you want to let a man be a man. Because majority of the time, you have to be that man. You want to continue with that plan? See, don't get me wrong. See, I love my black queens, but do y'all know what that means? See, I love the will that y'all have to keep fighting. It's exciting to see no matter what y'all persevere, it's done without fear because failure is not an option. But I know y'all tired of feeling like y'all in the auction. How y'all be giving us the best I have to offer, like love, sacrifice, commitment, themselves. Not striking when times get tough, but we act like that's not enough. Because we only see money as value. We skip right past the foundation. Good, strong black men see through all the smokes and mirrors. We see other men's errors. So let me make it clearer. See, I was raised by a single black queen. And y'all might ask, what does that mean? That means I didn't see men enter her life and at the same time take a part of her life. See all the arguments, the abuse, the abandonment, man, those same men until I hear my mama voice. Son, You seen what I've been through for you to turn out to be those same man that's disrespectful to me. Because I kept in the best shoes. I paid rent was due. You never seen me cry because I never wanted you to. And you became these same dudes? Not cool. Now you had these women questioning who raised you. Okay, mama. I hear you. See, I was like Urkel, messing up and tripping over everything until Stephon appeared. That's when I realized I had to change too, because I could remain being the same damn fool. So now I have sons. I gotta teach them this is what you don't do. So when they get their wives, it's gonna be in a different tone when they ask them who raised you. So I get it, Queens, on why some of y'all the way y'all are. But you have to leave that hurt in the past and drive forward. See, let me start by saying I apologize for all the men that betrayed you, hurt you, thought they had a better option. Like, nigga, fuck you. Always told you lies that was not true. And 9 out of 10, Queens, is not you. It's us. The one to see your homeboy messing up their chick, and we still get these niggas high fives. I can't lie. As men, we need to do way better. Lynch, we need to snarl these slave letters and get our ingredients right. And that's some original spice, because everything don't need lemon pepper. And you ain't never lemon pepper till you stand for your family. Stand up man daily, not annually. Because it's affecting our black queens and young kings badly. But sadly, I did it.
I like that. I always like that one.
Alrighty.
At 155, somebody got one last one to bring us on.
I
I'm gonna
do.
bring it home real quick. I got you real quick.
You got
Knock,
55 points, man. Shit. 50.
knock, knock. Come on in. I'd like to welcome all of y'all's lowered expectations. The champion, poetry life pioneer. Your walk to fame is easier with the way my words etch the pavement. I stand on everything I write. I hear what you're saying. Finally, he stands for something. Yeah, well, stand by, because it's going to be an outstanding day of grudgment. To start off, it kind of felt like I missed a round and that left the poet scarred up, but I weathered the storm, bettered my form, and the poems came back stronger. I came in as a reigning champion, still next in line. I tried to be inclusive, but in the first two beginnings written, someone put an X in. It's fine. I told them don't sleep on me. When I'm dead, I might let them eat off me. Third round of sunrise, and she's eating like it's breakfast time. If only I'd had a leg to stand on. Had a man questioning his performance, because out of the four of us left, I came last. And as far as sexual innuendo goes, for a man, I think that that's important. That's debatable, I imagine. Having middle school flashbacks, just trying to figure out how to be more relatable to a baddie. I read your example of originality on the different kinds of baggage. I could have helped you carry those grocery bags in. I'm like a basket, in case you were wondering. One trip from the back seat to the kitchen counter. Unpack it, put the cans in the cabinet with the labels facing outwards. Almost OCD. I bet you could judge that I'm meticulous as a craftsman. Y'all said do your research, so I paint vivid vision. No. I write beautifully. Nah. My words are food for the spirit. Poetry deep as the Mariana Trenches. In the report, while giving the scores, we felt we needed a thesaurus. Well, I think you meant a dictionary, pimping. I don't use big words just to use big words. At my core, I'm very anti-disestablishmentarianistic. Not just England, but any doctrine that is anti-evidentiary. I'm very against it. Critiques can be very confusing. I feel we need a poetry life fact check for Facebook. We were told y'all wanted a movie, don't want to see your faces. So these amazing poets came up, used poetry as a foundation, contoured visuals, blended them together to highlight and put emphasis on what they're saying. If that's not something you can make up. I know nobody wants beef with the king, so let's meet in the middle. I'll make impossible burgers, and this whole platform can eat off of me. It's all good and fun, and I appreciate you judges, but if one more person score my words low on substance, I swear to God, you're going to learn poetic justice. I will have it my way on this happy day of grudgment, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Someone read my letter to the editor. Competition is getting better and better, and I'll eagerly compete against any competitor. There is no glass ceiling for me. I be throwing rocks through the sunroof. Badass children be thinking it's the art of by Sun Tzu, but there ain't no war. I made being champion of poetry life my home, and I just want these untested adolescents to stay out my yard.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think you retarded though. I was listening to that, bro. You stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Highlight.
I wasn't even there, and you stupid.
He probably don't even know the insiders in that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I still caught a lot of shit that I'm like, man, I don't even think nobody else caught that. That coming last in middle school and Yeah, you snap, bro.
Yeah, he was taking shots at the
Impossible
God.
burger, and everybody can eat
He
off
he
of him.
was. He
He was
was.
taking shots at the God, but I'm phased. I'm
I love it.
You
I
know,
love it because
I
he
think
he said
though.
the poetic justice part, so I love it.
Yeah, he gave us he was putting like everybody in it though in a good way.
Heck yeah.
And yeah.
I know. I like. I appreciate you shouting out my wife beautifully. Nah, nah. I like that. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yep, nah,
Hey.
nah. Ow.
Yeah,
Shout out.
I think there's something in punchliners though that they just got a good sense of humor though. I can tell Finn is a funny dude. Like listening to the way he cleverly put a lot of that together, he think outside the box, and that's you
Oh,
know what I'm
oh
saying. I
yeah,
enjoy that.
definitely.
And
I love it too. I feel you. I
Finn is
love
fire.
it.
Finn is fire. That's why he's the champ, the reigning champion of poetry. Like, hey, what can I say?
Hey, I love how everybody brings a different style to the poetry. I love how everybody
yes.
puts their own kind of stamp on the poetry. I love listening to all the different genres of poetry that we get when we on live, because it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, when you sit and as artists, as we sit and we write our stuff, we always like, we can be really hard on ourselves,
That's
and
a
just
fact.
to hear other people's poetry and to get just those acknowledgments from other poets that we admire
Mhm.
is such a great thing. It's so inspiring. Like, it really is. I don't know how y'all feel about it,
Agreed.
but that's how I
Agreed. No, I love it.
feel.
I love it. I love it because it makes you feel unique in your craft.
Right.
However, and because you're unique in your craft and everybody else has their own lane, it allows you the space to be a fan because
Right.
it doesn't feel like competition. It's just like shit, this episode and that episode and this genre and that thing. I love everybody's different energy and personalities that they pour out through that pen.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. I have enjoyed
I hate that
so
I
much.
came.
Say that
You
again.
what?
I was gonna say I hate that I came, but I wanted to do one poem, and I did 83 poems and never did the one that I had on my mind to do.
So you
Did
want to
about
take us
80. I
out
was
with
digging up
yours
old shit I
then?
ain't heard
Yeah.
from.
You want to close us out with yours?
Yeah.
Go
That's,
ahead.
go for it.
Hey, hold on. Before we do that, hold on for a second. Microphone McFinn. We having a poetry event in September. It's showcasing our poetry life, whatever. Hey, what you think about jumping on that stage? You in the Triple
Oh
D?
yeah, I love the stage way more than I love doing this. The stage is that's my place.
Look,
I mean,
I'm sending you an invite to perform on this special event.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
well,
I'm there.
I was gonna say if it's not too much, because I feel like he may fit in very well with the group, but I don't know
Man,
how
I've been
y'all
trying
might
to
feel
get him
about
to be
it.
a part of Poetry Life. He don't want to be a part of Poetry Life, man. I don't know why. You know.
Who said I don't want to be proud of? Listen,
Okay,
if the
talk.
You
invite
don't
is
want to
there, I'm
come
here.
play
I'm
with
here.
us?
I'm right here.
Talk to us
You
nice.
you don't want to
Shit.
I'm
come play
We
here.
know
with
how
us,
I'm
we
here. I'm
feel
hopping on.
here.
I'm
McFan?
hopping on every live anywhere. I'm trying at least the ones that I can find. Every time I try to, I'm here. I'm here. This is all a family vibe. I'm
Okay,
here
so
completely.
man, look, I'm gonna have to add
Look,
you to the group, man.
Sounds motherfucking good to me.
yes.
I'm with it.
come play with us,
I'm with
McFan.
it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. I'm sorry. I
He's
was waiting
Come
to
Mhm.
play
call
with
it
Don't
out
us.
say
because
that
I
shit
know
after
I
I
was
heard
gonna
that
say
poem.
it.
Come here. Come play with us.
Don't say that
Mm,
after I heard that Kobe B. Shaq head
wait,
like bald head shit. Don't
OMG.
play with me.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Ow.
And
Let's have open mic night.
McFadden, your fit is great. You got the Don as Lauren Hill over here. You got Miss Nikki as Erica Badu over here. You got exclusives as Raw Nigga up in this bitch. You you
Wow,
you
dicks. You
you you
understand?
you coming in like Black Thought with the lyricism.
Hey, let's get it,
Andre 3000 up in
I
this bitch.
I, I
And then you got TK Lil Nas X in the top corner.
baby. I'm motherfucking done with you. I'm not playing with your ass today. Stop it.
You snapped at that.
Oh,
No sense at all. I'm motherfucking dead.
That is
Seriously.
hilarious.
I'm like,
Yeah,
good.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Sorry, Finn, you had to exit the stage a little bit quicker, but we're
oh,
not.
Uh,
Hilarious. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Hey,
oh,
no, that's when me and my wife got married. 11/11. Hey, turn up.
Damn.
Shit.
Ah,
hey,
that is
lights
beautiful.
out. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out. I'm just playing.
Hey, exclusive. Go ahead, go ahead and give us the outro. Do your thug thistle. This is you.
Wait, I thought McFan asked, could he give it out? I mean, could he
we
spit
can, we can,
something else?
nah, nah, I don't need to. We can definitely do that next time. Trust
Oh,
me, I got all of my spittings out.
so
Okay.
you
All right.
here next week then?
I'm here next week.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
I
bet.
need
Hey,
reminders though. 'Cause my, I'll tell you, my mind be everywhere. But you talking
hey,
about next week Saturday? I put it in my calendar now.
No, I'm
gonna
talking
get
about next
it
week. This is
because
Friday, babe.
But
you
you,
Oh,
now
next
you a
Friday. See, I told you
poetry member.
that's how crazy my life is. For real, for real. I thought I worked yesterday.
So I gotta come find you on either Instagram or Facebook. I can't remember which one we're friends on. It might be both.
Both.
I'm gonna come find you or confine you.
I'ma
I'm gonna come
find
find
you.
you on Thursday, Friday afternoon.
But
Yeah,
hey,
Say
I thought the
listen.
I'm
Don
with you.
said she want to end with a poem.
Who?
The
me,
did it, the Don.
I had.
Yes, she did.
Hey, it better be sexy.
It wasn't sexy. That's the thing. It was like it was supposed. If I did it the right way, like TK said stuff about Black Lives Matter and like the Black struggles. I had a Black Lives Matter poem.
Well, go for it, baby.
Go
Oh,
on.
okay. Sheesh. Dang, I was not expecting that because like the flow is
Get
different.
it,
You was
Don. Get it.
closed out.
I was close, but no, I'm good. I'm always ready. I'm always ready.
That's
Okay.
the Don.
It is.
If all lives mattered, will we really have to stress why Black lives matter? And it's a matter that we gotta discuss. Cause see, I've heard Black people say it so much that I started to wonder what's really got it into all of us, you see. Cause we already face a monster, just due to the complexion of our skin. But some of you still find the strength to reach within and repeat it. Like we're not out here being terrorized by local policemen. And see, for me, it caused this kind of fear inside. Like when I go out, I can't help, like in the back of my mind, that I could possibly be a candidate today of being shot down or brutalized while it even being streamed live on national television. And see, if you really pay attention, it started to become some modern day lynching. You see, instead of them tying ropes around our necks and hanging us from trees like posters, they'd rather gun you down on video and have the media repost us. Like hashtag Alton Sterling, hashtag Sandra Bland, but them hashtags don't mean nothing when you cannot stop that man with his hands on a gun pointed at your brain, letting you know that he's won. Just because he got that badge on and you ain't got one. Or because he's white and I'm Black. Like, what's up with that? I really thought we were done with the exploitation of my Black people, and it's got me looking back, reflecting with rage. See, it's kind of like how they kidnapped that woman, Sarah Bartman, and they put her in a cage. They locked her up, stripped her naked, and had her put on public display. And on the cool, that's how I'm feeling these days. Because I swear they putting on the show and they having fun with us these days. And I'm like, wow. I feel like they repeatedly reenacting that scene with Will Brown in 1919 when 20,000 people gathered around just to see his dead body hang high from a tree. And they had the nerve to even burn him down and spray his body with bullets as he laid on the ground. So may I contest and ask you, what's going to stop them from putting a bullet in your chest? Well, I'm here to tell you, it'll take your mind, and that's going to be your bulletproof vest. See, we cannot rest. Ain't no sleeping on the situation when they out there making false arrests. Throwing our babies on the ground, stomping their foot on their necks. See, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I just hope that we'll rise like Nat Turner and walk around with automatic text, ready to defend by any means necessary. And it don't mean we're not peaceful. We're just taking a knee to all the BS like Colin Kaepernick. And we're looking out for our people. But see, I wrote this poem by a tree the other day. I just really needed the spirits of the earth to perform this poem to you in this way, just so you can think about it when I say, if all lives truly mattered, will we really be treated this way?
Yes, baby. Yes, honey. Yes, darling.
That's how you talk.
Yeah, you killed that.
That's
Period.
how you
You
talk.
killed that.
Sarah Bartlett. Yes.
Look
you
from the
you know what
strange,
that's about for real? Like,
the
cause
strange
Yes. Sarah
fruit,
Bartlett.
baby.
Yeah.
That strange
Yeah,
fruit.
the one with I
The
hate to
from
say it like that, the one with the ass, but
ass that they
yeah,
cut up and put on display. Yeah.
see, that's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we on the same.
I know. I mean, but anyway,
It was
yes,
sad. That one
beautiful.
hit me hard. That story for a long time.
Yeah,
Definitely,
that was tough.
definitely.
Woo
Hey,
wee.
those one of them ones too. That's $1 million poem right there too as well. Facts.
I mean,
Hey,
I
we have
mean,
to get these recordings done. Hey, we got to
I got,
get this audio done, man.
I got you. That's a
hey,
fact.
what time you gonna be at Glenn's kitchen tomorrow?
Whenever y'all get there, shoot. That's what. And I'm
Uh,
Okay,
hey.
listen. Okay, so my son got a hair appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna be out that way. His appointment start at 10:30.
Okay.
That's
So
Well,
I'll be
early.
out. I know, but he got to be. My son works. He's a workaholic, so I got to have him back at work by 5. So I won't really be, so I'll be like in between those hours in the
okay.
area.
Can we
okay,
hit
okay.
1 o'clock or?
Y'all know me. Let me know who on my side of the planet. If
You know,
not,
Where your side of the planet at?
I told you I'm gonna get you because we don't
oh,
need.
that's right. Okay. Well,
Yep.
Don, I'll see you tomorrow
Okay.
at some point.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You know the vibes, man. I'll say 1 o'clock. I don't know. That's my magic number.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. We
1
can do
o'clock.
one.
2 o'clock.
You
Yeah.
want to be there at 1?
1 or 2.
Yes.
Don, you know,
One.
just let me know what time I need to be
Yeah.
in costume.
I'll be there at 1 o'clock.
That's
Period.
good. Oh, and I'm
Okay.
be. So let's get it.
And I'm gonna be there. I'll probably be there a little bit before 1. So.
She was the first one. Nikki came early. Time.
Yes.
Period.
Well, I love you. I love
Damn,
y'all.
Finn, I wish I had a private jet so I could fly your ass in for the day.
I know. I can't wait, boy.
Hey, we gonna get that one day. Hey, man, speak that in existence.
Yep.
Airplanes.
I already been speaking it into existence. You hear me? I got a
Period.
369 book. Okay, it's a manifestation.
Mm.
Mm.
Let's go.
y'all ain't gotta fly me in. I'll pull up like Pampers. Just let me know the destination y'all.
You
Damn.
come pull up. Like we go back, like float back.
You coming tomorrow? What you doing tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is when we hooking up.
Apparently coming tomorrow. Apparently I'm gonna be hanging out with y'all tomorrow.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna add you to the group. We're gonna put the destination. This house for Cam with
Big fan said lunch on him. Damn.
it's Cam Wisdom and help me out, Don. Cam Wisdom and Redbird.
Oh, Copper Hill.
Yeah, Copper Hill, yeah.
Oh, it's Cocker Hill, and okay, I got it. I don't know why.
You know where Jenny's at? Look, I always say, you know where Jenny's?
I think I know the area. Y'all talking about
You know where
Will's
Jenny's
spot. I think I know what you're talking about.
67.
By the Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
My Glenn's kitchen. That's where it's by. It's
By
by
one of the best braiding salons in the city. Do you hear me? Kate's
Oh.
Braids. Listen, before I did this, that's where I used to go. Okay.
Bad. Okay.
Hey, the best
That's good to
in-
know.
the
I
best in the
haven't
city.
found all those people yet
The,
here.
the best in the city. Do you hear me? Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Me and my daughter.
Well, go ahead and
$600.
give us the depiction before we go ahead and get a ballot chair.
Dear God, as we leave each other, but never your presence. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was in it. Don't play. I was in there. Don't play. Don't
Walk out.
Look, listen.
Don't walk out.
You finna log
Oh
off.
my God. All right. Well, already know what it is. Shout out to every guest that pulled up today. Denise, you did a hell of a job. Thank you so much for pulling up, young lady,
Yes,
and
you
breaking
did.
you with Poetry After Dark. We enjoyed you. We can't wait to have you back. Shout out to Microphone McFan. We can't wait to meet and get up with you tomorrow, dear kind sir.
Hey.
We appreciate you. Teddy C, we know that you was hanging out, sofa lounging with us, sofa surfing. And so we're excited to have you back. We appreciate your feedback, everything that you spit, everything that you contributed, all of the compliments. And we look forward to circling and spinning the block back with you. So thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to everybody that's on this panel. Without you guys, I wouldn't have the energy that I have to keep circling around and doing this. I absolutely love y'all. You have absolutely no idea. When I say hashtag I love my poetry life, I mean that shit from the inside out, from my guts. You guys keep me alive. You have absolutely no idea. Shout out to everybody that's not here. You know we love you. Black Jane, girl, I know you working your ass off. I know you doing school. Shout out to you for holding it down, mama. We not from here, but we bought here. We assigned here. So let's blow this shit up. Everybody that's not from here. But I know she's new. So shout out to her. Again, shout out to Justice. Again, shout out to Deacon. We miss you, Deacon. Get your ass back here. Respect. Amen. Shout out to beautifully Nana. Miss Nana, we miss your face too. Nana. So we're excited to have her back. Please give her our love. We can't wait to crash y'all's site and go all in. So we're excited about that. Shout out to Poetry Life. Make sure that you keep up with us, my guys, my girls. We're here every Friday night at 9 o'clock for Poetry After Dark. We circle the block back on on Sundays at 7:30 for Real Talk with the Poets, where we sit around and we talk that shit. You understand? We got topics about scandalous women. We got topics
we got the topic of the century. Why these women so scandalous?
Why is women so scandalous? We still trying to find out TK and the 20 dates. We about to get McFan and give him hell and whatever he doing. We just out here. We keep it a buck. My name is Exclusive. I keep it 100 because anything less is somebody else. And in the words of Deacon, I'm too big for that. So we thank you for allowing us into your hearts, your minds, your spirits, your consciousness, your living rooms, your phones, everything. Shout out to my group, my sisterhood, because they're here every week and they support. Shout out to our family, friends, and loved ones. Yo, this thing is growing, y'all. So the shout outs could really go on and on because we have that much focus and that much attention, and I do not take it light. Thank you for allowing us to have your time. I'm going to let everybody introduce and outroduce themselves, starting with Microphone McFan, then Finn the Human. Don, if you could go after that, Miss Nikki Royale, TK the Poet, and I will go last if need be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just make it real quick. MCPHAN. I'm Microphone McFan or Danny McFan on anything. So just come find me. I'm always willing to spit. I'm always willing to share. I'm approachable. I'm good people. So just find me.
Man, find me on Facebook at Phineas Scientist White. Man, love interacting with everybody.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's the dawn, like the morning sun, you know. You can find me on Instagram at Adonis, ADONESSS. And then you can find me on Facebook at Adonis Wilburn. And my YouTube channel, Awakening 222. That's the platform, that's the brand. So check me out. Subscribe to Black Room Media. I don't see enough subscribers, man. Subscribe to the Black Room Media. And Poetry Life is the platform. You already know it.
Thanks.
Hey, Nikki Rael. Y'all can catch me on Facebook at Nikki Y Hurt. Y'all can catch me on my Instagram at Yellow Honey 1. That's HUNNI, the number 1. You know, get with us, you know, like the Don said, you know, Black Room Media, subscribe, get on there, do the thing. Tune in with us every day that we on.
Subscribe.
Let's get it.
So, and y'all know what it is. So, before I do my handle, Ben, you said what's your Facebook name?
Phineas Scientist White.
scientist and you failed chemistry in high school. Okay, well go off.
You
But
know what? I'm
yeah,
not.
it's TK the poet. You already know, so you ain't got to quote it if I spoke it. You already know what they mean. Y'all wrote it. Follow us, we follow back. We are family up here, man. Support, Hey, YouTube, Black Room Media, TK the Poet on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Rolly to my ear, know nothing about a TikTok. I'm trying to figure out TikTok. Someone help
Yeah.
We getting there.
me.
You need a young person.
But but until then, exclusives on you.
Hey, also keep your eyes out for the merch. We got a whole showcase coming the first weekend of September. So keep your ears and your eyes open. We're going to definitely keep dropping that information to you as we update ourselves. It sounds like we got a new person coming to the stage. So
Yeah,
I'm excited for this lineup.
yeah.
It's to be hosted by none other than Miss Nikki Royale. So I'm excited. You can definitely find me on TikTok under Exclusive Rain. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook under Melissa Malysa. When you spell it backwards and pronounce it, it is asylum. I know it's crazy.
Mm.
However, you can find me under Melissa the Exclusive on Instagram and on Facebook. If you find any one of my family, you can also find me. If you can find me, you can find them because we here with it. So we're excited about everything that Poetry Life is getting ready to do, is already doing, and we'd love to have you come and be a part of it. We love y'all. We absolutely love y'all. We do. And so have a good evening, a good night, and shout out to all of these clips that's getting ready to come from this. So keep your eyes open. You can
No,
always put this back. We gonna have Finn. I'm gonna make like 8 clips.
yeah.
Just Finn, right?
Finn,
Don't forget that we're going to be in our Poetry Live group. We are going to start going through some of these poems and wanting to highlight and spotlight you. So if you want to either pop up on the platform or submit something, or we find it and ask if we can read it for you, then we're going to try to do our best to respect your artwork and bring it up here and just kind of shout you out. We want you to feel important. We want you to understand that the spotlight's not just on us, it's on everybody. So although you see us as the faces, we're still family. So come have a seat on the sofa and lounge with us as well. But again, I cannot say it enough. Thank you. We love you and we out.
We out here.
Thank
Gang,
you,
gang.
Queen.